Hello everyone, welcome to another Sentry Box stream. I'm your host Chris Sheriff, joined again by Greg Jackson. Hi Greg.
Hello.
So we're just going to briefly run through the news segment. Turn the volume on to another Sentry Box stream. I'm your host Greg. Yeah. Ever the professionals.
Brilliant.
Yeah. So we actually made some show notes to do a news segment. So we're going to run through a little bit of what's been announced and what we've been doing locally in the store as well. And then we're going to move on to a main segment today. It's going to be playing with Godfather.
Corleones and
Empire.
Yeah.
Looking forward to it. Got a horse's head out already. / mine for your head. So, do you want to go back and forth, do one each, or should we go for all mine and you do all yours?
I don't know. You do yours.
Okay.
We'll go through.
So, I suppose the biggest news I have from the miniatures side of this week is the Space Marine Codex has been announced. It's going up for pre-order, should be available for pre-order tomorrow. Which normally means you've got a week or 2 week lead time. So we'll all be playing with the new Giant Space Marine book sometime soon. So that's Warhammer news. Then I have there's a new map of the Imperial Assault competitive rotation. A Naltota map replaced ISB headquarters. So have to have a look at that one, maybe do a video looking at different layout and stuff. But Imperial Assault's been on the way a little bit in Calgary. Don't know what the meta's been like everywhere else. I have Team Yankee rulebook for Red Thunder finally arrived. It was supposed to come out on the 8th of July, I believe, but Battlefront delayed it, so it's finally here. I'm actually physically holding it. So we'll
prove it to you.
Yeah, just because. So I'll take this home and read all about T-64s and get some more Russians painted. So we're doing a demo day for that in August, so make sure to get some photographs and put those on the Facebook. We also have Rune Wars League and Infinity League starting up next week. As of the card desk moving, we have a lot more space, so we're pushing a lot more different systems and things like that. So we have Rune Wars announcement, obviously, was the Ufuk.
How do you say it?
Ufuk Ilian, I don't know, I hate it, right? The new big orky, no, not orky, like demon king type things. I don't even know, it's really weird. Let's get a big picture, cover Greg's face, make everyone happy. Yeah. So you have the Flesh Rippers, the Spined Thrashers, and I think that's the frontline infantry unit. These guys look pretty interesting. They've got mechanics to do with doing stuff before you reveal a dial things, which is an interesting new take on Rune Wars. So it would be good to see where FFG go with that. What about in more like board gaming, generic gaming news? Now finish the miniature segment.
Well, there is also the new WizKids line of pre-painted miniatures.
WizKids aren't this one.
Yeah, so what I know about that is that the miniatures are all supposed to be children, but they've had to play with the scale so that they don't just look like halflings. So I think they're kind of like almost full-size humans, but they're supposed to be children. I can't remember what name they gave to this series of miniatures, but apparently the name and the font they used was somewhat akin to an existing kind of other company's property. So as of right now, they are just new pre-painted miniatures with no name. But they'll be announcing that pretty soon. So yeah,
know them.
Okay.
But I mean, the miniatures that they just put out relatively recently, the D&D ones, are really good. So I think
I still need to paint one for them, just so I can review what the base coat and everything's like, because they come pre-assembled and pre-painted. So pre-assembled is really important. It means that they can actually do all the undercuts and things on the miniatures, which you wouldn't normally get in a single piece model. And the pre-assembled means that you don't have to glue your figures together. I glued most infinite terrains. I've got super on my hands again today, because I might masturbate everyone.
Nice. um, Lotus from Renegade Games. If you've not seen that game, it's a nice little casual card game about making flowers, and it's nice. I like it. I've got it. But they've announced that they're doing kind of accessories for it, so a playmat, deck box, and sleeves, which seems kind of weird. It doesn't feel like it needs it, but the fact that they have done that makes me wonder if they might also do that for some of their other games. At the Gamma Trade Show back in March, they actually had a playmat for Clank, which is the kind of deck building, dungeon delving game. And I asked them then if they were going to do that as a kind of a retail item, and they didn't know at the time. But maybe they're looking in that direction. So that's kind of interesting to see that they might be bringing out some accessory type items for their games. Other than that, Spiel des Jahres, the winners were announced recently. So for the regular Spiel des Jahres award, King Domino won. That's the German cover. I guess Spiel des Jahres, obviously they're going to have the German cover. It has been released in North America. We did sell out instantly, but it's been reprinted, and we're going to get some more copies soon. And that's kind of a domino style, fairly straightforward game. But if you're familiar with the Spiel des Jahres, it's always simple kind of family games. But then they did introduce the Kennerspiel Award a few years back, which is for slightly more advanced games. The winner of that this year was the Exit series. So far there's 3 games in the series. If you're not familiar with these, they are basically escape rooms in a box. There's a few different companies that have started putting out this kind of thing because escape rooms are so popular right now. I've played 3 different types of versions of them. They're all good. I've played all 3 of these Exit ones, and yeah, they're really good. They are one play and done though. So in the case of the Exit series, you physically draw on, rip up, and destroy the game somewhat when you play it. Some of the other ones I've played, you play through, and once you've played it, you would never play it again, but it is intact, so you could sell it or give it up to someone else. But in the case of these ones, it's pretty tricky. So
I've played this game I'm never going to play again, and I can sell on for half price. Or you make them destroy the game, and you can never give it to anybody else. You can just talk about how good it was, and someone else has to buy it too.
It's a trend that it seems to be going in with board games. Is games that either change, like Legacy style, or like one and done, or Time Stories is another example where it's scenario based, and you play a scenario and then you're done, and they keep bringing out new scenarios. So I don't know, people seem to like that kind of thing. So they've already announced 3 more Exit games already, but they're worth checking out. We've had a bunch of new releases in the store this week. I'm not going to show you all of them, but a couple that we do have on here. Kerala, which is a fairly straightforward little kind of tile laying game. It's got a really nice aesthetic to it with the elephants. You're trying to match up tiles with colours, and you move the elephants around, and you have to place adjacent to them, and you're trying to make large areas of colour. So it looks really nice. I may try to do an unboxing or something of it at some point. We also got Weirwords in recently. If you're familiar with Ultimate Werewolf or One Night Werewolf, it's by Ted Alsbach, who did those games. It's kind of a cross between Werewolf and Codenames. So you deal out the roles at the beginning, and there will be werewolves, potentially, and a seer, and villagers. And then one player will be given a word, or sort of thing. And then the others are asking questions to try and guess what that word is, and then they have to just answer with tokens of like yes or no, and you're trying to narrow it down to get the right answer. But of course, the person who's answering the questions could be a werewolf. The seer also knows the answer, but they can't be too obvious, because if the players guess it and they win, the werewolves can still win by figuring out who the seer was. And if the players don't guess it, they can still win by guessing who they think one of the werewolves was. So it's kind of a neat twist that like werewolves were popular and Corleones and those kind of clue-giving games are kind of popular. So this one looks pretty good, and it uses the app like they do for One Night. So that's pretty good. A few others that came in. Lovecraft Letter. We don't have pictures for the rest of them, but Lovecraft Letter. Everyone's familiar with Love Letter. It's Love Letter, but could be blue, I guess. There's one called Pit Crew from Stronghold, which looks like a racing game, but I think it's a little small box, so I think it's a card game. We finally got in Venos Deluxe. Venos came out a number of years back, and then Eagle Griffin, I believe, did the deluxe version on Kickstarter. We finally managed to get that in. Super Mario Level Up.
I saw that.
Yeah, I saw that at the Game of Trade show in March. It's a fairly straightforward little kind of like voting game where you're trying to like vote to like level up certain characters, and you have a little card which tells you which ones you are trying to level up, and everyone else has different ones, and so you're trying to like get yours ahead and not the others. But there's like special things like
it looked like you had like a cardboard stake thing.
In
Mario Kart, and you did.
Basically, it's kind of like an actual cardboard thing that you're trying to get up. Rick and Morty Anatomy Park.
Really?
I'm afraid I've never seen Rick and Morty.
I've done that. Just show we're trying to.
I like Han Harmon Community.
No comment.
But there's been a bunch of Rick and Morty games coming out, and I know a lot of people really like it, so that's one. And the obligatory new Carcassonne expansion. They've brought another one out, which apparently is the 10th expansion.
It's not a Munchkin expansion, it's hardly obligatory.
Well,
until you're at Munchkin levels.
Yeah, I suppose. It's called Under the Big Top. It is apparently the 10th expansion. So I suppose, compared to Munchkin, it's like, they're way behind. Yeah, need to get their act together. So that's new releases for this week. And that's pretty much all your board game news.
There we go. So that's a news segment.
Yeah.
We don't have a transition or anything, so we move straight on to the setting shot. We're setting up a board game. But at some point, in post-production, we can transition and everything.
Just make like automated graphics that you could run through.
We had them, but then the music wasn't ours, so we had to So, I have a board game.
So, I'm really curious to see what this is.
I was about to buy it, and I was like, we're playing it next week. I'll see if it's good first.
Smart.
You didn't believe me when I told you it was good.
Well, I mean,
it is
you.
Different taste. But this is one that I would not specifically have thought would have been my kind of thing, because it has kind of an area control element. There's a little bit of take that. So those aren't usually things
Looks
that
interesting.
I go for. Alright, so it plays up to 5, but there's only 4 of us, so I need to pick colors: red, green, blue,
I'll
yellow.
take the red if that's alright with you guys.
Green.
Of course, red,
Did I say something?
purple.
Canada?
I'm from Canada.
Alright.
Oh, it's empty. I was really expecting there to be something in there.
It is right now, but you will get stuff. So
Like these little red figures.
yes. So these are your suitcases, which you can stack your money in at various times.
I'm sorry, this probably sounds horrible. Screeching plastic. Ugh, there we go.
Alright, so
That's my money?
those are your control tokens.
Damn it. That I won. First one here in the suitcase.
That's how the game
And then we
works.
vamped for 2.5 hours.
Yeah.
Game's over. Start vamping.
I have not seen this movie.
You know what?
Oh my gosh. For the
I've
first
seen-
time.
I've seen
Don't
clips
feel
from
bad about not watching Rick and Morty now.
Have you seen The
I
Godfather?
have seen all 3.
Okay, so-
Unfortunately, I've seen all 3.
You are the only player at this table who has actually seen The
You
Godfather.
haven't seen it
I have
either.
not seen it yet.
Oh, this is gonna be great.
So
I know at least the premise, and I've seen like enough clips from it that I kind of know what's going
What
on.
we want to do is quote all of the wrong gangster films.
Perfect.
Well,
Yeah.
speaking of the wrong films, so when I was in film school, we were watching Citizen Kane, and in my head, I had that confused with The Godfather. So I was expecting like people to be dying. I knew about the like horse head, and the entire time watching Citizen Kane, I was just like, "What?
what's
This is
going
the
on?
most boring movie ever."
Oh, Citizen Kane is great. I love that movie.
Not when
I've
you
not
think
watched
it's The
Citizen Kane.
Godfather.
True.
I've never watched
I've
it.
You
never
don't
seen
want
Citizen
to.
Kane either.
I don't think you'll like it. It's
No-
more high taste
At
than
no
you would
point
be
in my
able to
life
sit through.
do I need to say that was my Citizen Kane and have a point of reference for it.
Alright, who's good at shuffling?
I am.
Okay, so you can shuffle those.
What was it, like Rosebud?
Rosebud. I really like that movie. You know, and I don't think it was the best movie that Orson Welles ever made. I think The Trial is probably the best movie Orson Welles ever made. That movie is amazing. But, you know, it's slow, but I liked it.
Okay, so of all the stuff you just got out, you need
Ah, so close.
no matter who your boss is. Technically, you've got your thugs. I don't know if you want to show a camera or not, if it matters, but all the thug sculpts are the same. Everyone has 2 thugs. So the third one that you
Which
have,
ones
you
are
have
the thugs?
with the square base.
I have 3 of them.
So you only need 2 unless you're playing a 2-player game.
Oh.
So put back one of them, and let's see. I have a car token, which everyone tells me is pointless.
Actually, I could be casino rather than Godfather.
Oh, you guys have baseball bats.
And
One of my guys has a baseball.
I guess carrying an axe. And here is the horse's head, which is actually the start player token. So
I don't have any special weapons. Just Tommy guns.
alright,
What does
so
your guy on round base have?
So there's 3
Nothing.
different sculpts for the people on round bases. These are your family members, and they're all different. Each color has different family.
Cool.
And the people in the family are different. One of them is your Don, and then you've got the heir, and I forget the name of the other one.
I only have one.
Sigley or whatever. Your other 2 are on here. Because you only start the game with your Don, and then the rest of them you'll get after round 2.
So the Don, I would assume, is the guy with the big coat.
Well, let's find
I
out.
can say yeah.
Yeah, I believe so. So I'll find because it's got it over here somewhere, I think. So what car are we with? Who's got the woman? We've got the woman with the. It doesn't have all of them, but I guess it doesn't really matter what it says in the rules. It doesn't matter. So you can just pick one of them.
The
to have
rules
right
don't
now.
matter.
The rules don't matter at all.
Well, I'm gonna choose the guy that looks like he's older, and he's gonna be my Don, because that makes sense, right?
Wait, who's the Don?
He's the guy who rules the mafia.
Oh,
Just pick one of
this
them.
lady.
There you go. So you have your Don, the other 2 go on. So
One here and one here.
yes, indeed. All right. So Act 1. Job class. I'm gonna shuffle those as well.
Oh, these are much more difficult to shuffle. There's like 6 of them. You can't shuffle 6 cards.
I remember reading a thread on Board Game Geek asking if it was possible to shuffle one card for game rule purposes. There was a thread that ended up going like pages and pages long with people saying yes and no and why.
Well, I mean, like, you can shuffle it all you want, but you're just going to get the same card over and over again, so it doesn't matter.
I think it's... I can't remember what it was for, but it was something that's like if... Like, can you shuffle it? Like, if you've only got one card and it says you must shuffle, can you do that, or is it not possible to shuffle? I don't know. I'm getting sidetracked.
Well, I mean, it could be relevant. You never know.
Not in this game. Okay, so we got those, we got jobs. These got here. 3. Alright. So,
You've played this before, right, Greg?
I've played this before.
Right, so you're probably going to win again. I think we can kind of safely assume that.
Not necessarily. Okay, where's Don Corleone? Don Corleone, that looks like Don Corleone. Alright.
I mean, you could tag me
Police
if you want, but other than that,
business towns.
I think that's
Blue.
more than enough.
Wall Street.
So,
I don't have your characters.
Job cards.
alright.
Alright.
Do you have an Instagram?
Yes.
Suitcase control, 2 thugs, family members. Allies.
Birthday, Chris.
Oh, shoot.
Everyone gets.
Alright, I'll take you after.
Typical millennials.
Sorry for advertising.
I know, right?
There we go.
It's okay, once you tag me, I'll share it around, and I'll be a millennial too.
Oh, shoot, I didn't add it to Facebook as well.
What's all this?
We start with some money and some jobs that Don Corleone would like you to do. Alright, horsehead token goes to the player who last watched The Godfather, so we established that
No
was...
competition.
Then again, the last time I went first, it screwed me over.
Good. I hope it happens again. I mean, what? I didn't say that.
Alright, so
I'm too nice of a person to say that.
we are now set up. We've all got our family members, our control tokens, starting hand of a 1, a 2, and a $3, and 2 random jobs.
I'm assuming we got to keep the jobs hidden.
Showing it.
Keep the jobs hidden, and then on the board, around the board here we've got,
Why do they happen?
because their jobs are random,
Yeah, I'll
but
read
the
your
money,
jobs real
but the
quick.
money everyone has to say.
Oh, okay.
But
Everyone
basically
has
just have-
to see the money?
no.
Oh.
Now that they're in your hand, basically you have 5 cards and you don't know what they are, but everyone knows. Everyone knows that everyone has a 1, a 2, and a 3 right now. But that'll change. And you won't necessarily know what people have. So, Godfather, Corleone's Empire. So we're going to be playing over 4 acts. Which is basically this round track
It's
up
true.
I've
here.
also read the book.
Yeah. You think
wow.
you're special? 'Cause you read one book?
I've read multiple books.
And you're
Have you?
In reference to this game, I've read the only book that counts.
So-
I'm not sure.
Okay. Well,
I'm going to put my money in my suitcase.
Is that where it
No,
goes?
you cannot do that.
Oh.
You have to take a special action to do
That's
that.
what I'm doing first.
So,
Wait, really? Is
Yes,
that's the
yes.
point, is to put money in suitcases?
yes, basically you're
Oh.
going to be doing jobs for Don Corleone and getting money throughout the course of the game. But at the end of the game, only money that you have got in your suitcase by laundering
Because
Is-
you've got to skim off the
is
top.
exactly
Right,
is
of
going
course.
to be points for you. There is a couple of other ways of scoring points as well, which I'll come to. But as mentioned, we're going to play through 4 acts, and at the end of the 4 acts, we're going to count up money in your case plus the there will be control tokens dotted around, and you'll look at each of the areas on the board, and whoever has the most control tokens will get 5 bonus dollars. And the job cards, you may have noticed, have different colors, and we're going to look at who did the most jobs in each of the colors, and that person will get a bonus $5 as well. And then that is your total money, and the most money wins. So that's what you're trying to do, how you win. If you look at the board, you'll notice it's New York and split into a bunch of different turfs. So basically, turfs: Wall Street, Brooklyn, Queens, Upper East Side, Upper West Side, Chelsea, and Midtown. And we're going to be fighting over these turfs and shaking down businesses to get money.
Sounds like good fun.
And illegal goods. There are different types of illegal goods up here. You got booze, you got blood money, you got weapons, and narcotics. Narcotics are basically a wild that can substitute in for any one of the other three for purposes of completing jobs.
Cool.
My family doesn't deal in narcotics. Believe that from the thing I can't say it's extremely racist. See the film, you know.
Yes, I am aware of the plot.
I understand, yes.
Yes, and actually at the beginning of the game, it's not possible to get narcotics. It comes later.
So really, you're no better than anybody else.
We'll see. When you start dealing the drugs, ruining our neighborhoods.
Oh no, I'll just ruin your neighborhoods and keep mine out of it.
We'll see. See you going for a long walk off a short pier.
Oh, will we?
So basically every round what we're going to do, or every act, we're going to move this police car on this track and do whatever we need to do. So every round we're going to add a new business onto the board to the lowest turf that has an empty space. So as we're in a 4-player game, this one got added already. So at the beginning of the first turn, we're going to get a new business in Brooklyn because that is the lowest numbered turf that does not have one. Then we basically have the majority of the game, the action phase. So what we do there is we're going to be taking it in turns, starting from Chris, doing an action and going around until everyone is done.
Alright.
There's a bunch of different actions that you can do. You can send your thugs out to shake down the front of a business. So if you look on the board, all the businesses, there's a bunch pre-printed, and there's the ones that get added. They have spaces and they are square shapes because the square shape based thugs go on them. So you would pick a business that you want to shake down, and you would basically do the action associated in the bottom half of that tile or that space. And I'll go through what they all do in a minute, where you put them on there, and now that space is blocked and no one can go there. Unless this guy gets whacked. And I'll be swimming with the fishes.
Throw them in the river, man.
Yeah, and
the Hudson.
that is exactly what you do. If he gets shot, you actually put him in the river until the end of it.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
That's amazing.
So, that's
My
one of the things.
favorite part of the game.
One of the things you can do is shake down the front of a business with a thug. Another thing you can do is send out a family member, and they will go and they will shake down the back of multiple businesses. So they go into round spaces, which you'll notice are in between the different turfs. So if I put this person here, they are going to shake down the back of all businesses that are in turfs adjacent to them. So that would be these two and these two. And they would get the action at the back of each of these spaces. So your family members are much more powerful. They can affect multiple.
I'm assuming that there's much more risk involved in using them, though.
Well, obviously you only have one at the beginning, and I'll explain once we get to the next phase how influence works and gaining these tokens, and that's to do with the number of figures in each turf. But that's one of the other things you can do, place a family member. Other things you can do, you can complete a job. So you have jobs in your hand. There are also communal ones available along the edge of the board here that you can do. Jobs all take between 1 and 3 illegal goods. And sometimes it's multiples of the same one, sometimes it's...
And you gotta have the
ones.
associated...
You would need to have the appropriate cards in your hand, and you would say, I'm going to complete this job. You discard the appropriate items back to the deck.
Was this during the Prohibition?
And then, you basically complete the job, you do what it says, and you'll get some money. And you can do
money.
You can do it in whichever order you want, so you can get the money and then do the text on the job, or vice versa. Now, one thing that is very important in this game, you cannot make change, and you cannot cash in for bigger values. So I cannot put this 2 and a 3 in for 5, or I cannot put this 3 in and get 3 1s.
Why not?
Because you cannot.
Because it says so.
Alright. They don't like having criminals at the bank.
No, I mean, really, they just kind of like...
illegal money. Ill-gotten gains and take it to the bank and be like, can you change this for me? Yeah, so basically, you have to have whatever value bills you get from whatever jobs you do, and sometimes you'll like have to discard a card or give a card over to someone else, and again, you couldn't be like, oh, I want to split this 5 into 2s and 1s and give you a 1. You may have to give you a 5 away or whatever. So that's an important rule. So completing jobs, discard the stuff and get whatever bonus. There are ally cards down here. At the end of every act, we're going to be bidding or attempting to bribe these different people. In this case, we've got the mayor, the police chief, and a tax advisor. And so in Act 1, none of us have an ally, but in future acts, you may have these cards in your hand. As an action, you can play them, and they will have some effect. It will potentially put a figure on the board, or just do something for you. So those are the actions that you can take. But
you can only do one, I'm assuming?
We do one at a time, but we keep going around until everyone is done. And you are done as soon as you have no more figures to place. So, important rule number 2. If you have a job that you want to complete, or an ally that you want to play, and you wait until you've played all your figures on the board, well, tough, you're done for the round. You cannot then be like, I want to do this job. You can only do those as long as you have at least one figure still to play.
So when you're doing a job, it's like you got to give up one of each of those listed items.
Is on the card.
Perform the action.
Do what it says. Then you take the card and you put it in your suitcase, and that's how at the end game when you're checking who did the most types of each type of job. So you put it in your suitcase.
Is there a reason to hold money in your hand instead of putting it in your suitcase?
Not really.
No.
No, not really.
Other than like you would want to limit the number of times you do that, so you wait until you have the money you're going to get and then do it all at once. Perhaps. I didn't say that out loud.
I'll get to what all the actions do.
I
So,
think I have the same.
Do you?
Or something similar.
So those are the different actions. Remember, you can only take an action if you have at least one figure remaining.
Cool.
Alright, I'm going to keep going until everyone is done with all their figures.
You want to just give this a try and see how horribly we fail at it? Or more appropriately, how horribly I fail at it?
We're almost done. So.
Oh, okay.
Just for example's sake, the act ends like this. What we do is we go around each turf and we look at who has the most influence in that area. So in this case, I have 1, 2 in here because he's on the edge of it, so he affects it. Chris also has 2, so that means no one would get the influence there. In this one, he has 2, I have 1, so he would take one of his tokens and he would put it here. And then he would control that turf on the next turn. And over here, I would control mid-turn and I would put one on. What that means is whenever someone on that next turn, when you have your control marker in the turf, let's just say Chris controls Wall Street. If I shake down the front of this business and I do the action associated, he also gets to do the action associated with that business. It's only the front, so if I went here and shut down the back of my family, he wouldn't get anything for it. But when you use a thug, whoever has control, if it is a different player, gets the bonus as well. So if he went here, he wouldn't get to do that twice, he would just get it once. But control is
Gonna pay your respects.
but it's only whoever has that control token on top. So if he had it in turn after Act 1 and then after Act 2, I gained control of it, I would put mine on top, and then in Act 3, I would be the one that would get the bonus.
Right.
But at the end of the game, it's whoever has the most control tokens in a stack is who will get the $5 bonus dollars.
For the area?
For the area.
Okay. So these businesses are still businesses even though there's not like a thing on top of them?
Yeah,
Okay.
those are just the pre-printed ones. So that's control, you go through, you figure out who has control. Tribute to the Dawn.
I'm glad
So-
you asked that, because I thought we could only go to that.
You take back your played allied cards. If you played any of that act, you would take them back in your hand. And then you discard down to...
How do you play those again?
So once you've gained them,
Oh,
which is in the bribery phase.
Yeah.
Actually, that's what I'm skipping. I'm skipping the bribery phase. That's what that is. Okay. Sorry. So bribery phase. After we've done all the actions, done the control, bribery phase. You go in your suitcase. Everyone secretly goes in their suitcase. They will put however much money they want to bribe with into the lid of their suitcase. Could be 0. And then at the same time, everyone reveals. And then you see how much everyone put in. Whoever put the most spends it, and they take their pick of the allies. Second most spends their money, takes one of the remaining ones. Third most pays their money, takes the last one. Whoever was last doesn't pay their money. If they put any in, they get to keep it, but they don't get an ally.
That's insulting, you see. That cheap, they don't even take the envelope.
Ties are broken from clockwise to the horse's head. So if you both put 2 in, Bronwyn in this case would win the tie.
Oh.
You get to pick ahead of you.
That's annoying.
If you put 0 in, you cannot get an ally. So if we all put 0 in and he put some in, he would pick one, and then the others would just get discarded.
Alright.
So that's how you get those, and they go in your hand, and then you have them for future rounds. And then as an action on your turn, you can play it, and it will have an effect.
Be careful of the tax advisor, that's how you got control.
So
It's true.
then discarding.
It's true.
So tribute to the Dawn, you take back played ally cards in your hand, and then you have to discard down to the appropriate number of cards, which is different depending which act it is. So 5, 5, 6, and 2. This is a very important thing. If you spend all of Act 1 gathering a whole bunch of resources and jobs, and then you're like done, and then you're like, oh, I have to discard half the stuff that I just gathered.
Because we have to
Like
have
in the demo
only
game
5
I
cards.
played, where they didn't explain that, and I was like, I basically did nothing in Act 1. So you're going to have to discard down to 5. Be aware of that. And that is basically the turn. People come back.
And allies count as a card?
Allies count as a card. Everything counts as a card. They all have the same back. And so if you get allies, they are good, but they will count towards your hand limit. So just quickly on the actions. This means you draw 2 job cards from the top, you keep 1 in your hand, and you discard the other one. This would be get a $2 thing, and you get to suitcase 1 money card into your suitcase. Get a blood money. Get a gun. Get a liquor. Take the horse's head, star player token, and $1. Discard any 2 cards to get a 5. Any 2 cards, could be jobs, could be allies, could be money. Your choice. So that's all the actions right now. There will be new ones coming out that will do different things. The back are pretty much self-explanatory. Suitcase, same kind of thing. Central Park, there's no way to put a thug in, but if you put a family member, you get a suitcase action.
And it's only one card for every suitcase action.
Yes, it is.
That's painful.
Okay, so that's just it's only used in a 3 or more player game. So in a 2-player game, these spaces are not available. And like this counts as adjacent to these two, adjacent to these two, this one's adjacent to these two, so on.
One more question, which we've probably covered already. Which one's the cost and which one's the reward?
So the cost is in illegal goods.
Okay.
So you're setting up a car bomb, you need like weapons.
Yep.
Can't refuse to lose.
On the day of my daughter's wedding.
Yeah.
So yeah, you would discard those back.
me on the day of my daughter's wedding. I can't do it.
If you go to the like,
Should've got some
you do the
cotton
backyards,
Yeah.
would you get the stuff right away?
Yes. Yeah. So as soon as you put your thug or family member on, you do the actions right away. One thing about
the
this.
Family Guy episode where the get make friends with a gangster. Good stuff.
I haven't seen that one.
So when you're doing a job as an action, it can be a job from your hand or it can be one of these jobs. They don't get replenished during the act. They only get replenished at the end of the act. That's another important thing. And yeah, that's pretty much it.
Cool. Let's do it.
Yeah. So I get to go first.
Yes.
You're the lucky one who gets to play first.
Okay.
So lucky.
I mean, I know what I would do if I had the first turn.
Do you?
I do. It might not be the right thing to do, but I know what I would do.
I think I will.
Okay, so actually, we need to put business on first.
Oh, change everything.
Draw 2 job cards, keep 1, plus the $2.
Oh yeah, that's it decided. This is what I want. Yeah, so that's $2.
Yeah. Draw 2, pick 1 to keep, discard the other one.
Do we get discard face up?
Yeah. Gets face up. It really matters that much.
Yeah.
So that's Chris's action.
I was trying to see if I could see your cards in the display.
Nice.
It unfortunately does not work, but
You get to mine now, I think.
well, you can't because the camera's changed.
Oh, you're right.
It's your turn. I thought I'd
Yeah.
let people see what you're doing.
So what are you doing?
I think I'm gonna...
You did exactly what I wanted to do, you jerk.
Seems good.
Wait,
You
didn't she?
jerk.
I wanted this.
So
Okay.
you get a gun. You get to draw
This
2 of those.
one. This one.
Pick 1 to keep, and
And you get
discard the
2.
other. And you get suitcase 2 money cards. Oh, one thing I did not say, when you suitcase a money card, you have to reveal it first to show everyone what you put in.
And I suitcase 2 mines?
Yeah.
A 3 and a 2.
Yeah.
Well, you suck, Bronwyn.
Going on an adventure.
Dropping things everywhere. Alright, well, I'm gonna put my family member here then.
Okay.
And I'm going to suitcase my $3 and get a gun. And the 2 jobs. So take these.
Why did I take this?
And then-
That's dumb.
I don't know.
I picked the wrong job.
I will take this
You did.
this one. No.
Gotta make bank first.
This one.
Alright.
What's this? Oh, this is the money I was banking. Suitcasing, sorry.
Okay, so I got one of these.
Bankers are thieves.
I got
Yes, they are.
Sorry, any banker.
And then, I get to do that again. Because,
It's over here as well.
yeah. And then I get to suitcase one thing. And. Sure, put my 3 in as well.
I mean, you might as well, right?
Yep. Okay, Chris.
I will. Interesting. Deal mistakes were made.
So is it whoever is the first person to have no family members left ends the round?
No, basically when you have no figures left, you are out of the round and you're just skipped. And then once everyone
What
is
are
done
the
with
other
that.
actions I can do? Twice.
So complete a job,
Yeah.
play an ally, play a thug, play a family member.
What are those jobs again down there?
So these
we
are
could complete those ones if
Yes.
you wanted to? Oh, okay.
yeah. So these are the everyone can do them, and they don't get replenished until the end of the act.
Okay.
What should I try to do?
Oh, Chris.
There's nothing jumping out at me. So let's just try and take over Brooklyn. So I get some blood
Get
money.
some blood money.
Yeah, I guess you can have the blood money.
Did I do this wrong? I did this wrong. Can I take that back?
No.
Yeah, I think
Can I take
I didn't
that?
take the blood money yet.
You already accepted the blood money, Chris.
I did it in the wrong order, so I've done messed up.
Don't worry, there's only 3 rounds left.
Yeah.
3 acts left.
We'll go there and we'll get rid of 2 cards. Pose for a 5.
Yep.
Oh.
I'll leave them
That's
there.
wrong. You took your action.
Yeah. I will.
Good.
I mean, if you wanted to get rid of cards, you could suitcase some money.
I'm gonna go to the bar.
Some booze.
Oh man,
Yep.
rocking those beers. Well, I'm gonna go to the gun dealership and get another gun.
Dealership.
Isn't that what it says? Yeah, gun dealership. It's like a car dealership, but for guns, you know? And, you know, more pushy salespeople because they're waving guns in your face, but, you know.
Okay. Well, going last is not ideal. I'm gonna go there and take a 2. And I'm gonna suitcase a 2.
I'm gonna have to be finished, aren't I? So I will go here.
Well, I mean, you did just take control of two districts, so that's something.
Gives me
Blood
some
money.
blood money. Give me the blood monies.
2 jobs. Pick one. Keep it. Discard the other one. And 1 suitcase action.
Yeah. 5.
Oh.
5 is going in the bank/suitcase. Way to launder. As clean as you want.
Obviously not laundered money by any standard.
And that is me all done.
Well, it was nice knowing you. We'll talk to you in like an hour.
So I'm gonna take the cannoli.
Okay, so discard 1.
Cannoli.
Yep. You get to gun down 1 enemy thug, and you get a $3.
That's what I want.
Oh, I didn't even.
What happens when you gun down a thug?
So basically, you pick any thug,
See, I wanted
and
to
you
get
throw them in the Hudson River.
Oh, and they're gone forever?
Just for this act.
Oh,
You
okay.
don't get
You
them
hire
back.
them.
You
Of course, yeah.
And if it's a family, I don't know if there's a way to get rid of family members. I think there is, but then you get more.
Okay, well, I will.
And
Does
basically
that open up the spot?
It opens up the spot.
Oh, balls. It's not gonna get back to me.
It might. I'm not gonna take the spot you want.
Are you starting a war though?
What? You're
Never
done.
take a canola.
It has like no effect on you.
The canola.
Never take a canola.
Oh gosh, I didn't even think about this part.
The cannoli is the best.
If you do take a cannoli, never let somebody sit behind you and car.
No, because then you get your brains blown out.
Garage.
What?
Garage.
Yeah. Same thing.
One of them is more preferable to the other.
Is it?
Surely you'd rather have your brains blown out than garroted. Well, you've got to.
I mean, it depends, like, on how accurate the guy blowing your brains out is, because there's people who've survived sniper shots to the head, so...
Brain fall now.
Yeah.
We've all seen Pulp Fiction, hopefully.
Yes.
I haven't.
Yes. What? What kind of film person are you?
When
I
Tarantino was
blame
still
my
good.
teachers.
Oh,
Oh gosh.
don't do that.
How many cards do you have, Kurt?
7.
In that case.
Just do it.
No. Oh, okay.
Well, fuck you.
I don't know to what end.
That was
Now you can
not
get more guns.
nice.
Don't believe that out loud.
That was not
See,
nice.
Justin was
It has
asking me
no
earlier, and I was
effect
like, oh,
on
you
you.
can do like saying,
It does,
like,
because now I've lost
Godfather
control of that
Godfather.
region.
You guys still here. We're still fighting for it.
Yeah, but that's just it.
Never seen it.
Now I don't have it anymore. Now I have to decide if I'm going to waste my turn to get it back.
You can also get a gun if you want a gun.
I know, but still. So that's your turn then?
turn.
Alright, well,
Where does this go now?
That was the job you completed. It goes in your suitcase.
you made an error, Bronwyn.
Because at the end of the
Oh,
game,
yeah. We count up the
you
colours.
count up the colours, and whoever's got the most of each colour will score bonus points.
I am going to perform a drive-by shooting.
Whoa. 2 guns.
Yep. So I'm
Gun
gonna
down one figure.
gun down your
from
guy.
up to 2 different players.
And I
And
am.
that's figure, so it can be family member or thug.
Oh! Oh!
Okay.
From up to 2 different players.
Yeah.
So.
Gun down someone else, but not Bromley.
What is the most strategic decision here?
I'm committed. So whatever you do to me sticks.
That's true.
Or you try and stop someone who isn't committed.
Someone being me.
Oh. Yeah.
Well, but the thing is, if I gun you down, then you can just play your guy and recoup and get better. Whereas if I take one of your guys out,
You play the short game instead of the long game.
is that what I'm doing?
On today, the day of my daughter's wedding.
Right. That makes sense. Sure.
Okay. I'm on there.
So then I get 4 monies,
2 2s.
2 2s,
Yeah, has to be 2 2s.
and they go in my hand,
In
correct?
your hand.
Not in my collection.
Alright, so it's me, and
I feel like I should have saved my pasta. Whilst we're playing.
It's appropriate, perhaps.
Not cannoli though.
No, not the cannoli.
I am gonna muscle out. Yeah, minifigure to a new space, they don't get the ability. And I'm actually going to do it to myself. Move myself over there.
Look at what you've done.
I ruined it. You're right. I'm sorry.
Get that, and then this goes.
We're working against him.
You're right.
You're going to
Truce.
Puppet Master Manhattan.
Everyone against Greg.
Oh.
This is revenge for last
Okay, so
Oh,
Chris
right.
is done, so back to you. That's so rude.
Is it though?
Yeah. Gunned down one of my guys, and now you're complaining. Now I can move my family member.
Wait, so you moved him, so you got to do all of those actions?
No, you don't get the action.
It just allows you to take control of the area.
Yeah, basically, what you would normally use it for is moving someone else to a not useful place for them. But in this case, it seemed better for me to move my own one to get better
That makes sense.
spots. So.
Oh, well.
What you gonna do?
Bad boys. All on the same page.
Yeah. Man, that first movie was great. Second one was, yeah. it was what it was.
Has anyone seen Dunkirk yet?
No, but I wanted to go see the 70mm release, and sadly I have not been able to do that.
Did you read or hear Nolan's tirade against Netflix?
No.
Tirade.
Tirade. That's the one. What's he mad about Netflix about?
Just about cinematic releases and how they refuse to put the feature films into cinema. Rather than, obviously, they go straight onto Netflix.
Oh.
So it was.
Why does he care if they're not going?
Because he's Christopher Nolan.
People to go
To the
To the cinemas, yeah. Everybody's worried that it's a dying thing, but I don't think
All
it
they
is.
have to do is reduce the cost a little, and then it'll. It's just, I don't know, going to the movies is like crazy expensive.
Yep.
Make the tickets cheaper.
Yeah.
Make the popcorn not
Popcorn more.
$25 for a small bag of popcorn.
Is that a solution?
No, I'm saying like it's too the food is too expensive
Yeah.
too.
Yeah.
So they
That's
gotta
what they
decrease
would
all of
do.
those.
If they decrease the ticket prices, because I don't think they make money on the tickets. They make their money on the food.
And on the the revenue. No, they definitely make money on tickets. They do.
Well,
Because they take a 10 to 40% cut of the profit, depending on which theater you're talking about. So if it's a big blockbuster from,
well, I get. Yeah,
whatever.
I mean, I guess like new releases of like super hot things, sure they're gonna be packed and whatever. But then you see when movies are out for a little while, and then just, I've been in things where there's like hardly anyone there.
took my spot.
See, I could have gone there, but then I would have been done, and I couldn't have done my job. So.
That's why I committed too early to an actor.
And I can only put
help
one
me
thing?
in the long run.
Yep.
One suitcase.
$3 worth.
Yeah. Alright.
Oh, that was dumb. Can I change my mind? Or is it closed?
It's closed.
I don't care.
The suitcase is
It's
closed.
landing.
I took
care.
a taxi backseat, so
Yeah.
you kind of be like.
Yeah, what
That's
would
what
you
I'm
then
concerned.
instead?
I want to put up one instead.
Instead of
The three.
why?
She wants to
Use
bribe,
it.
so.
Oh right, the bride.
I mean, no reason. Definitely put all of your money in the suitcase.
Only put your high
No
value
tax
things in.
advisor for you.
Nope.
Alright. Let's move to you.
I don't know if that's it.
You took my spot again, so now I don't know what I want to do.
Kill my woman.
I did kill your woman, I'm sorry. It was a rude and inconsiderate thing of me to do, but I was angry.
Now she has to go buy a new dress.
So I guess I'm going here,
Suitcase and something.
and I'm suitcasing the two.
Alright. So,
That makes me done.
so it's down to me.
And I have 5 cards, because I planned that out.
I was like trying to figure out how, but I'm gonna have have to discard one.
That's unfortunate.
Well, you know what? I think the best thing to do is go here. Draw 2. This one. And then...
Discard a billion?
Yeah, 2. So, control. So I have control of Wall Street. Chris has Brooklyn. We got Midtown. Chris has Queens.
I'm the king of Queens.
Nobody has.
You even look like him.
And actually, you do not have that one.
We could have been friends.
We're tied.
Oh.
Gets it, and we're tied here.
Oh, that makes me sad.
Oh, yeah. See, I don't need to worry about that.
Apparently, I'm the only one who didn't get control of something.
Nice greedy. Does look up too. Alright, so bribery. So now we decide how much money we want to bribe with. And once everyone is ready,
Oh, yeah.
In the
I've got a big fat
like the new
envelope.
Harry Potter movie.
Oh, sorry.
Fantastic Beasts. Suitcase was so
you-
dumb.
Was
So
it?
you get the card at this point, and then discard down
Yes.
to 5.
Do you have? Oh.
Oh. Right.
Do you have to? Do you take the money out of your suitcase or out of your hand?
for bribing,
Yeah.
suitcase.
Oh, I've done
Not
this
use
wrong.
the Don's money
I've done
to
this wrong.
bribe these people.
I've done this wrong.
Why not?
Critical mistakes have been made.
He's got that 5. Does he want to pay 5? Are we all set?
Yep.
3,
5.
2, just 2, and just 1?
Yeah.
Okay, so
So
you
nobody.
pay a 5, you get first pick. You I pay 3. Check those at this point.
I thought we were taking both of those.
Just
You didn't
one
tell
is
me a
basically
rule.
just play the suitcase and one is pretty good. I kind of like that, so you
This
can.
card's so mean.
Alright, and you kept your 1. Okay, now we are discarding down to 5.
Interesting.
I'm gonna...
And the discards go.
So it depends what they are. If they're items, they go back to the deck. If they're jobs, they go over here. If it's money, it goes back to the deck there. And if it's an ally, it goes out the game.
They take our people back.
Yes. One more.
Does Chris still go first?
No one took this space, so he still has the horse's head, so he will still be first.
Interesting.
And then do we take our people?
That one.
Over
So, moving.
It's no longer the day. My wife told us when
Get this fatty.
That's not very nice.
So,
Is he slender?
this.
Nope. He looks kind of mean with those cleavers,
I've
though.
got
Quite
guns swinging
over.
So, what is the deal with this police chief thing?
So basically, he is this guy right here. So when you play that card, assuming you do, you get to put him in one district of your choice, and I believe it says you get to
Remove
move-
any other figure out of that area to any other space.
Yes. So whether it's a thug or a family member adjacent to it, you then move them to somewhere else on the board that is empty.
Okay.
He will then count as a neutral person for purposes of control. So he doesn't belong to you. If he's there and you have one guy there and no one else has anything, it'll be a tie of 1 each, and you would not get control. So he would
That's
count,
mean.
He would count as a
Like it.
person.
I gotta figure out what I'm discarding.
And it could be that we get. Oh, there he is, the police chief card again. So
I'm gonna discard that
if
one.
someone gets this police chief card, it could be you, it could be someone else. It'll do the same thing but slightly stronger. I think it's gun down rather than move. So you might play yours, put him on here, move someone else's figure, then whoever got that could like play it, move him over here and gun someone down there. And it's where he ends up at the end.
Is it not gone?
When you play it, it's played down in front of you. At the end of the act, you will get it back in your hand in this phase. So everyone's discarded down to 5.
Yep.
Alright. So we get a new business here. Munitions. Gun and one.
I did not.
Sorry, it is actually
Number
over
three.
there. That's number 3. Yes, it's
Number 3, but we're on number 2.
No, I said
you got one. Number 1.
Oh.
The lowest district number that does not already have one. When we get to the next 2, they get red businesses, which I think is when narcotics can start coming in. Okay?
Cool.
Off we go. Start with Chris.
yeah.
You gonna run out super early this round again?
Yeah.
Now we have 4 people in place. If we do finish this game early, have a couple other games. Potentially we can play quick ones.
Cool.
Or we just finish early.
I'm gonna send out Guns Maroon
Of course.
into this one.
Alright, so you got a gun.
Yes, I do. I'll write a gun for you, Bob.
My name is not Bob.
It's
It's a British reference.
Is it?
very clever.
I'm sure it probably is.
Quiz show called Blockbusters. And the host is called Bob Bonus.
Then I will
Okay.
bank some money.
2 things. 2 twos. Going in. Alright. Then you're done.
Yep.
Just
Keep taking my spots.
gun, booze, and $1. Yep.
And I get the suitcase and things.
You do.
You suck, Bronwyn.
Thanks.
Pretty good. Good spot. I like it.
You pick up the card after you discard, correct?
For
Your ally card?
no. Pick them up and then you have to
Then
discard.
you have to.
Yes.
Alright.
Which sucks.
Yep.
You know, we don't need to please
If you do choose to discard your allies, they are gone for good. But obviously you can keep them. Until his turn. So it's you.
Yeah, I'm not happy about this. Bronwyn just keeps messing me up at every corner.
Good job.
Doing good move? I don't know.
We're supposed to be on a team against
What?
Greg.
You didn't tell me your plan, so I just did my plan.
So rude.
There's lots of other spots where you can get cool shit.
I mean, yes, but not what I need. I'm gonna play my police chief. I'm gonna move you.
So you put him in a
I'm gonna put
district.
him in this one.
Okay.
You know what? No, I'm gonna put him in this one.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna move you there.
Alright.
That's
That's all he does, right?
Yeah, that's all he does.
Yeah.
Because then we're cancelling each other out.
I know, I thought we were working together.
Well, that's.
I think,
What is
what do
the
you mean
police
by
doing
against
They're
again?
just
Greg?
being
That's
moved to your
Okay.
person.
I know, Greg's gonna go there.
It's a pretty good spot.
Oh, come
I
on.
like it.
Come on, Greg.
Well,
I worked so hard for this.
What'll probably happen, I won't go there, he won't go there, Brom won't go there again with their other family.
Oh my god.
That would be kind of amusing.
It would be so funny.
It's probably what's gonna happen.
I'm actually not gonna go there. I'm gonna go here.
I hate like take that game.
So I get 2 guns, $1. Ask me 2 guns, please. And I get a suitcase, a card. $3 going in.
I think I will go here.
Love money.
Yeah. That I will. It's blood money spent.
Oh my god, I couldn't go there.
It's a pretty good spot.
It is, but instead I'm gonna complete my job. So I'm gonna do a backroom deal. So I get those. And then I get to show up to 3 money from my hand and suitcase them.
Oh, nice.
Another 2 and
Yeah.
That's pretty good.
put this little stash into my suitcase.
Yeah.
That's pretty good.
Yeah.
Well, guess what I'm gonna do?
You're welcome.
Booze, a gun, and
Booze, a gun, and $1.
and suitcase 1.
Who's Eric Flynn?
Oh, and I suitcase one. Sweet.
Who's Eric Lyon? He's the designer of the game.
Oh.
I'm
Canadian, too.
going to suitcase my
So Canada
$1.
has the suitcase. Who knows?
What do I want to do? Feel like I'm gonna go there and get a gun and $1.
Yeah, and $1.
If I go to the front of a store that I own, do I get the
You
front
don't get
end
it
of that?
twice.
Oh. I can't double team the store.
Cannot.
That's too bad.
I am going to. So I spend the blood money to do a job. Muscle hide.
Oh, right.
So I get $3 and I get to move any figure to a new space and they don't get the ability. Put that down.
Okay.
Interesting.
Suitcase.
Just holding the fort in Queens and Brooklyn, eh?
Lock those down. Run.
Yes, in that case.
Sounds pretty good.
Yeah.
Gun.
I get $2
Two suitcases.
Man, she's just rocking the suitcases, eh?
Well, I don't actually have a lot to put in, but that's too good of a spot.
Yeah, it is. It is.
Get rid of this one. And I will put $1 in, because that's all the money I have.
Oh, sure.
I believe you. Millions wouldn't, but I do. I'm gonna put my lady right there. I'm gonna take my blood money,
So I get all of these.
and I'm gonna suitcase
She's going in the backyard.
about two.
I was going to the front.
Yeah, so it's when a thug goes in, you get the front as well. But when a family member shakes up the bag, shakes
I'm
down the
suitcasing $2.
bag. You got it. Choices. Choice. Spaces I like. Yeah, I'm gonna play my tax advisor in suitcase.
But smart people are counting money.
I'm going to play my mayor.
Move the mayor.
What does the mayor
Go
do?
here. He's an extra family member, effectively.
For you?
It doesn't have a co-op, but it does.
Shake down the back of all businesses adjacent to
I
it.
get blood money. 4 job cards. 2 and then 2.
Yeah. So he is a neutral figure for purposes of control, as mentioned.
Same as the cop.
He is sent in that spot.
And I get to
Suitcase 1.
Now it's suitcase. $40. Oh yeah.
Why do you got that sneaky grin on your face, Chris?
Alright.
Hard decisions.
Yeah.
Gun.
Oh no, there's no more guns.
That's correct.
What happens when there's no more guns?
There are no more guns.
Oh,
Corner the market.
No
You
more
need someone.
guns
You need
until
someone to spend some guns.
until someone spends some guns.
Well,
That's
I'm
what-
going to
that's what the
spend a
temptation
gun
to do drugs
and alcohol and a blood money
Shake down.
to do a shakedown and get $5.
oh, fancy.
Okay, so shake down the front of a business.
And I get to do the action, correct?
Yeah, so the job goes in your suitcase. You do get the action of the front business of your choice. If someone has control of the turf, they will get the same thing.
Right. What action do I want to take?
$5. $5.
Discard 2.
Yeah, but I don't really want to.
Give me $5.
Yeah. There's
You
that.
gotta
You
discard
know.
2 cards to do it.
No, you know what? I think I'm gonna shake down this guy and get a liquor.
I get a liquor too.
Roman gets liquor 2.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Thanks, I
Form
can
an alliance,
forgive you.
Chris.
Yay! We're friends again and we can team up against Greg again.
We need to form an alliance against them because they're trying to team up against us.
You've seen how well that's worked.
Yeah, all he does is work against me.
No, all you do is work against me.
I just did my turn. You moved me.
His options are not good.
And they have like opposite problems.
What do you mean?
Like last turn I couldn't suitcase. This turn I have nothing to suitcase.
Well, I'm sorry to hear that.
They want to go here.
I thought you only got the backyard if you controlled it.
No, if you control it, you also get front
Oh.
when someone does that.
That's cool. That's better than I thought.
Yep. Yeah, it's quite a controlling.
But like a lot of them are the same, so I don't know.
You have so much
I'm just
control right
thinking
now.
if I want to do it as well.
That is insane.
There's still like people in place where I don't think it's gonna last.
Well, I mean, you say that, but
Okay.
we would have to get 2 on here, 2 on here, and 2 on here.
I'm definitely gonna get one
Muscle
property.
you out of that square.
Okay.
And send you to. You can't in the office. You don't come out.
Well, I mean, that's probably where your tax
So
advisor
you did the
is.
job
So.
and you got some money for doing it.
Yes. Yes, I did.
Okay.
Thanks, Ruby. Help them play the game, right?
It's team this side of the table. That's our official team name. You are team that side of the table. That's how you must refer to yourselves.
Well, then you better be referring to yourselves as this side of the table.
I want a different name.
We're Team Awesome.
Okay. So I'm gonna do a gerb.
A gerb?
So, 1 booze, $3. Other players discard a card. I may choose one and suitcase it.
Too much money.
So
I wish
like,
I had that
What you
problem.
like?
What?
You keep one of the cards and put it in your suitcase.
Yeah.
You don't get the bonus of the job.
Yeah.
It just goes in for purposes of most of each color at the end of the game.
Okay.
It is possible in this instance for someone to discard an item and it get in your suitcase, and then it's basically just reduces the amount of them that there are in the game.
Ooh, sneaky. I think I'm gonna take mine.
Unfortunate.
Yeah. Sorry, guys.
Ruining our gerbs. You're taking all our gerbs away.
Yeah. So rude.
Oh, I guess that makes it my turn, doesn't it?
I hope they were mean jobs. Like I got off the streets.
Ah.
Gotta clean up this town.
I made a mistake.
Moving me.
You messed up my carefully planned thing.
Yeah, he definitely
No,
messed
so
it up.
I made a mistake. It's fine. I had a cunning plan to use all of my cards.
I am going. Oh, wait.
That's a good question.
I'm going to do the can't refuse job as well.
Discard card.
And all y'all discard a card.
Well. Red, yellow, or green.
I'll take the yellow one, because both of these go in my suitcase, right?
They do. You guys. Okay.
Thank you. You're so nice.
I didn't really want to play that card. I was like, what's that mean? You take free money from someone's suitcase.
Why aren't you just nice? Trying not to play the mean cards.
Clean it up this town.
Oh, yes.
Just
I am gonna car bomb.
Who are you car bombing?
All enemy figures in one turf.
Oh man. Rough. Nice.
He's neutral. I was kind of wondering about that.
It doesn't
but
affect me for my player, because he's in purple. Because
he's neutral.
does that count in the turf because they're outside?
Yeah. Basically anything adjacent. I think was.
Oh, you lost
That's
control.
Neutral. So I don't
That's pretty rough.
think they
It is. I was
are.
gonna do that.
Car bomb?
Yeah.
Who are you gonna car bomb?
I don't know. I was waiting till everyone was done.
Yeah. And I was like, I need to do this before someone else does.
You wait.
Whose turn is it?
it's me.
Right.
And it's car bomb from.
Yeah. You killed both of her family members.
Yeah.
It's pretty rude.
I mean, I could have done here and got like
Would you
all
like
these
$2?
guys.
And then that would stop him from getting the $5.
No, it wouldn't.
No,
You still have control over it.
Yeah, you can have $2.
Nothing would have gone on top.
No,
But he still has a
and
dice play.
suitcase something.
True.
I will suitcase this 5.
I will suitcase is 3.
Why are you both suitcasing?
Because you went here and I
Oh,
just got a
right.
right. Yeah, he counts as neutral, so you have 2, red has 1, neutral has 1. This place, neutral has 1, you have 1.
Yeah.
Well, I had a plan.
And then it went away.
It's gonna come back around. Those guns that you have stashed.
So if it's a tie, do I keep control of it?
Basically, this control token is always there. If it's a tie, a new one is not added. Right, and the topmost token is always in effect.
Interesting. And if you run out of tokens, lucky.
If you run out of tokens and you're supposed to add another one, you can pull one from somewhere else on the board.
Okay.
But then you're losing influence in that area.
Yeah, you basically can never have more than 9 total, and I think if you get more than 9, you're doing very well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I believe it. I mean, considering that there's only 4 rounds.
I like the deliberation.
I mean,
We must be coming towards the point where people need to commit the last couple of figures.
I've been getting a lot more competitive about this after the last week when I lost everything.
Just not last. Say go, like come on.
I was last.
Let's go for not last.
I was last in everything.
Yeah, but the goal.
Oh, the goal is not to be last. That's true.
So take a booze.
Yeah, took my spot again. Every time.
Well, I just like I
So-
can't gain control
Table
anywhere, so I
talk's
wanted
allowed,
to
isn't it?
secure control.
Table talk is allowed. You
Table
can-
talk is
Do you want to
allowed.
call a meeting of the families?
Meeting of the families.
Because she's all like that. So I can help you get that space, and it'll be your goal straight after me. We have to promise not to do anything else to me this round. Alright. If you want to put thugs in it, you can go here or whatever. You know, and we both get something.
Alright.
What about this side of the table?
You keep screwing me over.
There's only so many
As long as you
choices.
don't put one in this square, that's my only caveat. If you don't put one in this square, I will free up this square.
I don't want to use that square.
Okay.
So, we have an accord?
We have an accord.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Perfect.
this handshake means nothing.
Does it though?
It's not starting doing drug share. Once it starts doing drugs, that's when I'll
You start to be concerned.
break my heart.
Just takes away, you know, all the pain. You know what? I am gonna take the first player position.
Oh, damn.
Yeah,
It's okay.
and the dollar. I like that.
Oh, it's not over yet.
I don't mind that at all.
No, so
That,
we just hadn't moved it.
I hadn't moved it anyway.
Okay.
Everyone talking about this game talks about how this is entirely pointless.
Other than, you know, that it's the
It's
car
a
from the
cool little
movie. That's really it.
Alright.
It's like, how do we work in this little car?
Go in here. I get a gun. I get draw 2 jobs. Keep 1. That 1. And I get the suitcase. But I only have 1 suitcase. And it's a 2.
Are you done?
I'm done.
Okay, then it's time to take the cannoli. I think you should take the cannoli.
You should take the cannoli.
All the thugs are.
It's like the same as last time. Everyone's just killing me.
There you go, see, I lived up to my
You did, and I really appreciate it.
We all lost 1, and he didn't lose any of his.
What are you talking about?
At the same time. Wow.
So I guess I'm gonna just go ahead and take that.
You get.
Yeah, it's good for you.
No, it's not. I have to discard.
That's you alright, so it's just me now.
Yep.
Alright, so, I will go in. Do I want more guns or suitcases?
I mean, guns are always a good thing, right?
I want suitcases.
Oh, you left a circle guy at the end.
Yeah. So I
Interesting
get 2
choice.
job cards, pick one.
Yep. 2 suitcases.
Everything go away. Two and a 3. That's my suitcases.
Okay.
I'm alright.
Okay, so we're all done. So, control.
Oh, I guess we should
do Paul. So here, Chris gets control.
Yes, he does. This is how you
here,
start.
Chris gets another control. Up here is tied, so no one gets it. Over here is tied. Here, red. Here, I get it.
You do? Oh, because you have 2.
So I get those 2. Okay. Bribery phase.
Oh, yeah. So, I do have one question on bribery allies again.
Yeah.
If somebody gets Act 2 mayor, it doesn't take away my Act
You
1.
still have it, and you can still play it and put the mayor on, but they might play it after you and move him somewhere else. But you would
if
still.
they play it before, I can still play it.
Yeah. Play it.
Oh, yeah.
When it says gain control, does that mean that, like,
Gain control, I believe, means you would put a
you put a
control
token
on
on
it.
it?
Yeah.
That's pretty good.
Hence why I was asking about control. If you run out of tokens.
You've got your 5 over there. You're probably gonna throw at that thing, aren't you?
Hey.
Okay, everyone's good? Good?
Yep.
Good, Chris?
Yeah, I am good.
Alright.
I put in
4.
6.
Nothing. Alright, so you get first pick.
I will take the family soldier. Can I have a new family soldier?
What?
There's no model.
It's not?
No.
Oh, I don't want that one. Sorry.
It's basically you play to get $3 every round.
Sorry, I missed it.
There's only 3 of them that actually have a model. The police chief, the mayor, and I think that guy's union boss.
The Union boss. That's something special.
I'm not sure now. I may have miscalculated. I will go with the police chief.
Yeah. I'll take the man. This one goes away. Okay, so cards back in hand, and then discard down to 5. Good. Also,
I'm 1 hot. Alright, well, I'll just toss it a 1. Because who wants $1 anyway?
Cards back. Let's move up. Okay. So, start around. This time we're going to get a red on here. Oh, it's hobby shop, so narcotics and suitcase.
Don't want to control.
Drugs are hitting the streets.
So anyone comes and gets drugs out of Queens, that's how I'm going to be a very
At the end of this round, you only have to discard down to 6.
Nice.
One thing I will say at the end, you have to discard down to 2. There is no allied bribery phase at the end of Act 4, so there's no round after that.
What's the point of you
But-
discarding them?
Well, you discard down to 2, and then you can suitcase
Oh, those.
money cards that are left in your hand at that point.
So you discard everything except for your money that you have left.
So if you have more than 2 money cards, some of them are going to go away. at that point, but
So I get to go first this time,
Yeah.
which is just a miraculous thing. So I'm gonna take the infamous centerpiece, get my gun. I'm gonna suitcase a 5 and a 2,
alright, so
and then I
that's
get
one,
two
and a
gerbs.
football.
Uni must be pretty good.
Well, the Act 3, Act 1 is weaker, Act 2 is better, Act 3 is even better.
Jeez.
Yeah. Reach that control game 5. Always produced.
Movie, combustion, unoccupied business, thug space. Shake down that front 3 times. Wow.
Yeah.
For each turf you control, gain $5. That's pretty sweet. If you control all the turf. Hotel owner, suitcase 3 times. Nice, not bad. All right, I'm gonna chuck up this one.
Okay.
Keep these guys, and I guess that's my turn.
Okay. Well, I don't even have. Not many.
I mean, you have 5 cards, right?
Not 4.
Oh.
If I had a
If
If you had a crime
the
family.
big if, Mr. I don't have a crime family.
definitely not.
So I got blood money, narcotics, and I get to draw 2 jobs. So I need a blood money and narcotics, please. And that's me.
Look at that. He's dealing in the drugs already. That was quick.
Didn't take long.
Nope. Oops.
It's a hobby shop. It's like a game shop. I have to go there. They give me cardboard crack.
That's potentially a justification I could get on board with.
Aww.
I'll do this bit first.
Good spot.
Yep. That's where I was going for it too.
You don't yell at them.
Well, because they're not on my team.
Some team.
Bronwyn. Really, if you think about it, this was a good move because we both won by getting this space card. We both got stuff from it, right? Which puts us ahead of the game.
Then I get drugs and a blood money.
I mean,
Drugs and a blood money for him.
I thought you weren't going to be dealing in narcotics, man.
No.
You gave into
I'm
that
getting-
really fast.
I'm getting them off the street.
Oh yeah. Is that what you're doing? So you
Think
can.
of the children. And I don't have to suitcase anything because I have no cash money.
No cash monies and a lot of
Or
cards.
do I?
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So I get 4 jobs, like 2.
So you get 2 jobs, pick one.
Okay.
And you get 2 jobs, pick one.
Does it actually make it?
Oh, there-
Oh, I guess because you could pick 2 from the same stack.
Yeah. If I'm going in heavy with their family members.
needs to be done. Okay, I got a blood money and a suitcase. Interesting.
Well, I am going to take a blood money.
Oh yeah, I'll take one of those 12, please.
You're welcome. My hand is such a mess. Okay, there we go.
Alright, I'm gonna play the man. I'm gonna move here. Gain control. This.
Think you can take queens from me?
He is the king of queens, Greg.
I do.
Okay, calm
For
down.
now, I shall be forced into a difficult situation.
Will you? Will you
I
really?
will also play mayor. Just move over here.
Yeah.
Give me a
Gun.
gun.
2 jobs. And a suitcase.
I still got it in the suitcase.
Yeah. I'm sensing a car bomb.
You sensed correctly.
This one?
This one here.
Yeah.
Oh,
Oh, gun's maroon. Oh, that's other people's.
Yep.
Doesn't he still go too, though?
No.
Oh, enemy.
Oh,
Why did I
yours,
roll it
right?
myself?
Sorry, yeah.
I clearly put it right
I
here.
forgot you were green. Clearly, you did put it right there.
Okay. That goes in this.
You know what? That's okay. You helped me out, Bronwyn. Thank you.
If you go to the spot I just cleared up, I'm gonna be so sad.
His family member in.
I'm gonna take the blood money, and I'm gonna take the narcotics, and 2 for 1 jobs. Throw out that shakedown. I have so many guns.
Get suitcase something.
I can't. Oh wait, can I suitcase anything?
Money.
Only money.
Yeah. You can't
I mean, like, I can't suitcase jobs.
When they taught the demo, they said you could suitcase anything, but you
can't.
actually can't. You can only suitcase money. The way you can get other, like those cards in your suitcase is with the one where people discard cards and you pick one to put in your suitcase.
Makes sense.
It's the only way other than completing jobs.
Makes
See,
sense.
You're done?
Yeah, I guess I am.
Alright, well, I'm gonna do this shakedown using this as a booze.
It's the worst way to do this.
By shaking people down?
That's boozing it.
Oh, yeah.
So I get 5.
Don't mix your
Just
intoxicants,
shake
kids.
down the front of any one business. And do this one, a narcotic.
Man, you're just a narcotics fiend over
Do I
here.
get that as well? Oh, yeah, you control it then.
Control that area, Chris. Queens is mine, buddy.
One's a little entitled.
He's just so used to having the run of the roost around there. That
I'm going to pay 3 and intimidate because I think you'll find
Too late.
Queens is mine, my friend.
Too late. Already
Full
got
respect.
mine. So that rhythm takes
Yeah.
wrong.
Gregory. Okay.
Man, I'm like super run down on people right now. I've only got one guy left. I've had nothing I could do other than place people.
No allies.
I mean, I do, but it's not going to do me any good.
So, narcotics,
Yeah,
blood
yeah,
money.
and then I need 2 dogs.
2 gerbs.
Oh look,
Sure.
they're the same.
See, everyone's come over to.
Oh, now we all know.
Or are they?
Everyone's left the island now. I was quite happy letting you fight over Manhattan. I'll be on the main
Well,
line.
this doesn't
You
matter.
get the suitcase.
Yeah.
Suitcasing
Oh, 3.
3. For people counting.
Is anyone counting?
Nope.
Are you?
Greg is definitely counting.
It's just what it says in the rules.
Yeah,
You have to
no,
declare
that's-
what you're putting in.
That's fine. I kind of forgot.
People at home might be counting.
I mean, I'm not intelligent enough to keep track of all of the
Right.
money that everybody puts in there.
Yeah, I'm just trying to do my own turn.
So you got 10.
Oh,
I don't
right.
even know how much
Well,
I
I
have.
only have a police chief, so I'm just gonna play him.
Whatever would you like to put in?
That is a very good question.
Are you going to join Team this side of the table?
No,
What does your police chief do?
Move.
I move one person somewhere.
Hopefully it's not a thug, because there aren't any.
If
It's
you
anyone figure.
could move yourself to somewhere so you can
Move them there.
try to secure some control for yourself.
That could.
It's true.
But doesn't mean
That is a great.
that. You have a choice of 4 figures or 3 figures. That make a difference.
Yeah. I mean, I didn't really plan this out. I just didn't have anything else to do
Other than end your turn.
other than end my turn. Yeah. Where do I want to put them?
Well, this one's contesting here. Because at the moment, it's 1-1.
It is. It's true.
So if you want this one, that's the only
Well, but the thing is,
that's
I'm
the
like,
only thing.
is that not?
Or this one's contesting here. So one of these 2 figures
Yeah.
is the intelligent one or the math.
But then if I put this guy in that place and move one of those figures, then I'm contesting myself with this one, and I don't get it anyway. If I put it there and move that one,
But
then
you-
I'm still
you-
contesting
you've still-
that space.
You've still got 1 left to move to play.
Yeah.
I do. That's true.
Because you could put it somewhere where, like, you'd be hitting 2. Well, you have to because that's one person.
And the other thing is, I don't get any abilities, so it's like a
You're basically just moving something.
yeah.
You could move yourself, right, and solidify your hold over here somewhere.
Well, that's kind of what I'm thinking. But the question is, where is worth it?
He doesn't care as long as you free up one of these spots for him
You're
to take.
going to fill it up straight away anyway.
That's
So-
true. Either way, I have to move one of those 2.
I mean, there is if you want. Or that one if you want.
Yeah, but I mean, he's in a good spot. Put it there.
Which one?
Yeah,
Are you going to Brooklyn or Queens?
We're gonna go to Brooklyn. Because
Alright.
that makes sense, right? Not at all.
Do you want to
Whatever.
play your boss?
It is kind of tempting. Only leaves you.
Why?
Yeah, I think it's still worth doing. So, blood money, narcotics.
But here I'm getting both of
So
these.
it's going to put blood money and narcotics for Greg.
What? No, what?
The blood money and narcotics.
Thank you very much.
No, it's like a silly
It kind of either way, it does the same thing, just in a different way.
That is really...
away with things. Like he got away with that whole side corner way too long.
I mean, I think you got away from it because nobody wanted it.
Take the blood money, please.
Okay. I'm gonna do a job. I'm gonna muscle in. 2. I take back one of my figures and use it again. What should I do?
I don't know, what should you do?
I didn't think that part through.
I'm just gonna play this thing.
Play some cards. Do some stuff.
That seemed good, but I just didn't know.
Don Corleone wanted you to muscle in somewhere, so that's what you're doing. Muscle in.
Yeah.
So
You get to reuse that effect, right?
jobs, blood money, narcotics, and then find something.
I'm getting way too many cards.
Well, hand limit 6 this time, so a little better.
I'm gonna get the bank. I'm gonna bank this $3 bill.
Alright,
Nope, never mind.
your job.
Alright, I'm going to pay 2 blood money. And I'm also going to do a muscle in.
Nice.
And I'm going to occupy that space to get a gun and a liquor
And $1.
and $1.
And a suitcase.
And a suitcase. And I'm going to suitcase my dollar because I have nothing else to suitcase. Muscle in goes in. And that is my turn.
I don't know what to do with all these drugs.
Sell them, obviously, and make mad bank. That's usually what people do with them.
I just have nothing I can sell them with.
Oh, dang it!
I don't really have like any end game strategy with this.
I have 0 in-game strategy. I'm just sort of like messing around mostly.
It's like, it's getting a little full.
You know what? I'm gonna go over there. We're both gonna lose.
You're a jerk.
I got a booze.
Oh,
I'm
never
sorry.
mind. Thank you. You're a good friend.
You're just.
I thought you were ruining my control, but I already have control,
It's
so
just
it's
working
okay.
against me
Wow.
I'm sorry, Grade. Can you ever forgive me? I'll give you things if you don't forgive me. Do you want things?
Holy smokes, that was half control. I gave you a booze.
You were the nicest
You
person.
bastard.
So good.
You were the nicest
Well, to be
person,
fair, you
Greg.
could be setting yourself up to troll me.
You could be. Oh, and except you can't because there's no other square.
Unless he moves something.
True. He's got a lot of cards over there. You got a lot of cards
I
there,
want the thrill
bud.
of the car bomb again.
It's pretty thrilling, isn't it?
Pretty good.
Just just after being put down with the fishes so much.
It's nice to do the same back.
Yeah.
You blew up my guy, by the way. That wasn't very nice.
I blew up the shitty one.
You did. It's true. I
I
appreciate
blew up
that.
both their good ones.
You played well. Young
I
Padawan.
also just really wanted to use the spades.
Yeah, that's fair. Yeah.
Because I needed the
You
blood
Chris?
money.
Why are you sitting there looking all evil?
I am kind of evil.
He's also
Deciding
he's,
who
he's,
to rat.
he's losing control.
I
I
just
am. Just worried.
don't get like why there's blood money when like isn't this the blood money?
Yes.
I think they just didn't have another idea.
Drugs.
A gun. and
We are out of
suitcase.
drugs, guys.
No, there's one drug left.
A gun, please. And I will bank $3. See, I thought I was out of the drugs and you dragged me back in. Just when I thought
You're
I
a
was
bad
out.
influence, Greg. You're bringing Chris into the drugs again.
So terrible. Go ahead, Brian.
And do the backroom deal. Do these. And then I can show up to 3 money and put them in my seat.
3 twos going in.
And the backroom.
Back.
Oh, that's me. Well, I'm also gonna do a backroom deal.
Oh yeah.
And I'm gonna get 2 twos and I'm gonna suitcase those 2 twos.
Do you have anything else to suitcase?
Nope.
Oh, that's always sucks. And then later on you have something you have to suitcase and you can't.
And you can't.
And you have
Yeah.
to throw it away.
Alright. I am gonna extort those. Add to your hand 3.
Wait, those are 2 drugs in them.
Yeah, the drugs can be anything.
Oh!
What?
That's why we've got all 3 colours on.
That's why I said
a while.
drugs of the wild.
I was
That
like-
can count as any one of the 3.
Now I understand why everybody was going so
What
crazy
did you
about
think drugs
drugs.
were for?
I don't know what it was waiting for
Everything.
the jobs. For the
You've
been
jobs.
through this.
You've got to resist the temptation.
I could only
I have
see.
played this whole round
I didn't see-
incorrectly.
Double face palm.
Even I knew that, and I wasn't listening when you told me.
I have played this entire
What did you think the
hand wrong.
multicolored border meant?
The drugs
I
make you
wasn't
see
thinking
colors.
about that.
Alright.
This is no, no, you're
Add
fine.
to your hand 3 money cards from one player's suitcase, their choice. Chris, would you like to give me 3 money cards from your
Is that
suitcase?
because you know that I don't have any wants?
Yeah, I know they've got like 1s and 2s galore. So.
Hey, that's my whole suitcase. While my woman is smart, she is also a stripper on the side, and
Only have
Makes
2,
sense.
So I can't go any lower.
She gets around, man. It's all good. We understand.
wow, this changes everything.
It does. Like a lot.
This is so exciting. Well, to be honest, the drugs weren't what I was going for. I was going for the blood money. They were just a happy side effect.
And now you've got all these cards, and I'm gonna have to end my turn right away because I can't do dick all.
So excited.
Sit here in silence for another hour while you guys play
Don't
your
worry,
turns.
I'm running out of stuff to do. But yeah, I just thought, you know, drugs make you see the colors of the wind.
Colors of the wind.
I listened to everything else you said about the game.
Yes. Everything else, and missed that somehow.
I'm pretty sure I said like this is one of the crucial things. You know, you can't make change.
I heard that part.
It's all good.
I'm going to play my Act 2 police chief. He's going to go here. And he's going to shoot her square in the kisser.
She has died every round.
I'm sorry.
Alright,
I gotta forget.
it's your turn. You can make him regret it.
Can I trade a job with somebody?
I'm gonna use these newfound drugs. For a shakedown.
Shakedown where?
I don't know. Because I didn't know I could do that. Till just now.
Yeah, I played that entire turn wrong, because if I had known in my head, if I had known that, I'd have another move right now.
It's starting to sound like
Everyone was
excuses.
like coming here first.
Yeah, why do you think I was really disappointed when drugs turned up in Queens? I was like, oh, I'm going to Queens now. It was a nice neighbourhood. Then the drugs turned up.
Everybody
the
took
car
them.
bombs and the street violence.
That's what happens when drugs show up, man. The streets go to hell.
I want to do.
Everybody wants the drugs.
I want
Do
more
you want
drugs.
Bear in mind, if you go here and do drugs in suitcase, you get drugs in the suitcase.
Even with the shakedown?
Yeah.
Ugh.
So you can't, if you don't want to do anything that helps me, you can't go here, here, or here. Okay. I definitely think you should not help Greg.
How?
Unless you really need guns or an accounting office.
No matter what I do.
I think Greg's been playing us all off against each other.
I think so. He's sitting there all quietly in the corner being like,
Uh,
oh no, I'm so innocent.
Oh,
But
I'm
deep
fine.
down inside, he's just got like a full stack of
Deep down inside, he's farming those drugs.
He's spreading them around the
They
streets.
turned up when it was blue.
Think of the
Now it's back to
children.
purple. We're trying to get rid of those drugs.
Think of the children.
I think I'm still gonna take the drugs in the suitcase.
You get
I'll
drugs,
get some drugs, please.
drugs in the suitcase.
Hey, can I have some of those drugs too, please?
Put in
We're on the street if you don't leave.
Oh, fine.
It's
Okay.
true.
5.
I didn't want somebody to make me have to get something from my hand.
I put a 3.
Alright, it's over to you.
I literally can't do anything. So, I guess I have to place my guy.
Give me more actions. Get some drugs.
I have to discard all of my hand after this turn anyway. Drugs won't do me any good at this point.
So you need a suitcase.
I have nothing in my hand to suitcase.
That's why this one's good. You get a 2 and you can put it straight in your suitcase.
I mean, that's true. And then you get a 2 and can put it straight in your suitcase. But, you know what? I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna do that.
I see why as well. Press. Take 2.
Okay.
And then you get a suitcase action. Put my 2 in there.
Yeah.
You're welcome.
I'm gonna play my tax advisor in the suitcase that's 3.
I am going to muscle in. I've got 2 2s. I'm going to drop in here. Gives me a drugs, please, and a board money.
The ones that you just paid to do that with.
Yeah. I would also like to drop a card, picking 1. And the both of us should. I'll keep that one. And suitcase.
I hate going places and helping.
$2 going in.
I hate going places and helping
$2
people.
going
I
in.
know.
I hate that I have no control because people keep killing me.
I'm sorry.
You started with car bombs.
No, I didn't.
No, Greg did.
I wanted to.
Greg started the car bombs.
I wasn't gonna kill 3 people with it, so.
I want to kill 2.
You did kill 3
No,
people with
you
it.
killed 3 of my people.
I got 2.
There were 3.
I think someone else killed one of yours. Your turn.
Oh, was
Yeah.
I'm just gonna take a nap. Let me know when you guys are done.
Almost done.
fortunately.
Oh, man.
$2.
What did you do?
I need a job.
Yeah.
Yeah, you do need a job. I need jobs too, though, so I can't really say anything. Oh, I guess technically. Don't let the drawing until. Don't let the shuffling until I'm drawn.
Okay, so you're already done. So
Yeah.
back to me. Hate that everything we do helps him.
I know.
Literally everything.
Oh, yeah. Just if I had a crime family, which I definitely do not, I'm not the head of a crime family.
I also don't like this. This.
Hey, I'm gonna lose anyway. Could you at least, give me some slack?
Take narcotics. And I'm gonna suitcase
Can I
this
get some
brain.
narcotics, please? I don't want them, but Greg's forcing them upon me. You could say he's pushing those drugs on
He's
me.
pushing those drugs on you pretty
The only
hard.
consolation, he's gonna have to discard a lot of
So
cards.
you've done.
Yeah.
He is. Why do I not have internet? I do have internet.
In that case, what am I at?
Very weak internet.
What sucks is I'm not gonna get any control again.
This is good.
Chris?
We are going to do a drive-by shooting now.
Drugs.
So I'm going to drive by, shoot this guy here.
This one.
Yeah. Which was a gun, and then I'm going to sneakily make him OD. I'm a teacher, drugs are bad, okay.
You get your money.
Okay. Don't forget the money. I put lots of money in it. Wish I had 5 suitcases.
Okay. Wrong one.
Unfortunately, the only thing that makes sense for
See,
me.
when it plays
It's not gonna really hurt you.
It's
It's
the
not
ones that
helping.
let you cycle through and
Yeah.
keep moving guys and doing more stuff, and then everyone else is done.
These
You're
are
like,
what
It's fine. I've already lost the
I
game
don't-
anyway,
I
so
don't know.
I
whatever.
don't think I'm doing very well either.
I think Chris is winning, which is why I tried to steal from him earlier.
It's fine. I mean, I was finally gonna have some control over something,
I think I don't think I'm going to win because I don't have that much. Well, there was a suitcase exceptions where I had nothing to put in it.
Yeah, that was true for all of us.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I did at least 2 or 3.
So
I haven't had anything to put in my suitcase for this entire,
Bought this guy.
chapter.
just so you had an opportunistic suitcasing.
You.
Well, it doesn't really hurt. Like, neither of us would have had it, so might as well one of us get it instead of them.
So is that everyone out? That means just me.
You get 2 jobs, pick 1.
I
You
get
get
2
two
jobs,
jobs.
pick one.
Fucking hell.
But I do still get to go first. So, I mean,
Whoa.
small victories, right? You are a jerk.
Don't know what you mean.
So you're done, I'm done.
Okay,
It's back
so
to you.
let's count up. So this one is tied at the moment.
Yeah.
This one is tied.
Yeah.
This one I'm losing.
Yes.
Okay. This one I'm losing. I think we need to do some drive-by action.
Oh, I guess I could have gone there.
Drive-by
Yeah.
shooting. I take my cash monies.
Okay.
So I will go down
For this round, I
this
think like I
one,
can't go. I wanted to go up here, but
which
that would be
means
nothing.
I'm winning this one now.
You would.
and
Other than
so
letting
it's
you go
tied.
first.
And then for my second one, it has to be a different player.
Yes.
Unfortunately,
You've gotta
that
be
one
kidding me.
went away.
You have literally taken everything away from me in one turn.
I gave you everything last turn.
No, you
And you
didn't.
squandered
No,
it.
you didn't. You
squandered
gave
it
me one liquor bottle. That is all you gave me, and now you've taken literally everything from me.
That's like my
your
last
turn
turn,
again.
and this one's pretty much screwed too.
We need to all gang up on him.
We do. Next round, everybody kill Chris.
How
Everybody
did you
hates
do that?
Chris.
Oh!
Gun him down.
Hey!
Gun him down. Gun down all the
In
stickers.
cold, not even cold, in hot blood.
Then. This could work out. Okay, this is gonna be awesome if it works. Figures back.
Have we all told you how much we hate you?
Everybody hates Chris.
If you'd have watched the primer video, it's 3 hours long, directed by Matthias, but it's good, you know. If you'd have watched The Godfather, you would have seen all of this coming. So I get my $4. Take one of your figures back from the city, use it again immediately. So I'm going to take this one, I'm going to put it here.
Oh, you're throwing that screwed anyways.
So you got a gun.
Yeah, I'll get a gun, please.
No.
You can reach for it.
Good job.
You gotta work for your crap.
Can we get the viewers at home to let Chris know how much you all hate him as well?
We would really appreciate it.
We just want a fair fight. And it's,
I know what you're doing.
I get 2 suitcases, so that goes in anyway.
Yeah, you get
And I get 2
two
suitcases, so that'll be $4.
what did you say about it?
Then.
Something to like,
What?
just like the Facebook page. So awful. Try to navigate.
I'm running out of
Trying to see
fun.
what you mentioned about it.
Oh, I just mentioned this.
I want to see what you posted.
Okay.
Come on, he's gone back.
I've only got 1 round left to secure this way.
3
and
1-star reviews.
That's not good.
204 5-star.
then I will place in here, which gets me drugs and a suitcase, please. Okay, drugs, please.
I can't reach. I'm drowning.
I'm dead. You killed all of my people. What am I supposed to do? You've effectively killed him too.
Which gives me a suitcase as well, so $2 going in. Oh yeah. And that's
I'm
me
pretty
all
sure
done.
Chris has played this game before.
I might buy it now. I think I'm sold. Okay, so that's that turn over. Phase over.
Alright, so finally, we're done.
Not that it matters.
So this is tied, so no one gets it.
Yeah.
2 is tied.
Yeah.
3, no one.
I had it, and then you killed me, you
4
For no
is
reason.
tied.
for literally no reason other than to be a jerk.
So I get this one.
Yeah, all he said is fuck Greg.
I would have taken
Alright.
that one as well.
And you get that one.
And I get... No, that was
No, that's
tied.
it. That's it. So a whole lot of ties going on right there. Bribery.
If I hadn't have
phase.
misplayed...
I'm flipping the table and leaving. I'm
Remember,
done
I
with this
misplayed
crap.
that turn.
Someone needs to stop him from getting this, which right now he's controlling 4 different territories.
I can't
That's
afford.
Why is
on
that?
you.
That
You've
gets
lost
him-
the least amount
Yeah,
of
that is on you.
What the hell?
I don't have any money. I don't have any family members. I literally have no use for that card. You have to do it, Greg.
Yeah, that's true. Like,
In the demo game, I did so much better than I'm doing right now. Like, insanely better.
are you gonna go?
Uh-huh.
Or should I?
So the amount of money in your suitcase that determines when you leave.
Yes, but most control tokens in a stack, and I'll explain the tiebreaker because I think it's most like closest to the top if it's tied. So like if it ended like this, I think you would get it.
Okay.
Each one of those is $5 that you get at the end of the game, and most jobs in a color is $5. And I think the tiebreaker for that is all tied players get the bonus for the job. Okay, hold on.
So we are on bribery.
Bribery phase. Bribery.
Oh, good. I was hoping to see this game in action. Okay, I'm ready. I'm ready.
Romping everybody, jeez.
Yeah.
I'm not ready. I hate all of you. I don't hate all
I'm
of
putting
you.
a nice wall ball mid in because I think you're all going to bottle it. Yeah.
Funny guy. Alright, you know what? Here's what we're gonna do. I'm just gonna...
Are you going to go all out?
All the money you
Your
have.
face is gonna go all out.
Are we all ready?
Yep.
3.
5.
3.
6.
Oh.
Okay, so that means you get first pick.
Greg, you didn't try hard enough.
You get second pick.
That's a
And
good one.
tiebreaker means I get more suitcases. Sweet.
Well, except we have to discard down to 2 cards.
Oh,
so.
6.
6 cards this time.
Oh!
It's the end of
Oh, that's good. That is very good.
I am getting rid of my tax advisor now. 1 suitcase is not that cut. I think I'm also gonna get rid of this. 2 more. Holy. This
Yeah, discard them. Discard them all.
sucks. I don't know if that's worth keeping. Fine. Stupid game anyway.
I know, right?
And
I guess I'm discarding a liquor.
come back.
But I do still get to go first.
I'm throwing away more than I actually bribed.
Wow.
That's
That
unfortunate
doesn't
for you,
really
isn't
mean
it?
anything though. Because you couldn't pay that money anyway.
We get the extra ones as well. Then?
Well, and then going back to the start, we get one of these in
Number 5.
Oh look, Greg conveniently owns it.
Well, I mean,
have
only because
one
he
dog.
is a stupid face and killed my guy for no reason.
I actually had different players.
Okay.
And I couldn't, if I kill here, I'd break ties and stuff.
Okay.
Alright.
There still would have been a tie because there was 3 people tying that.
Inspect my methodology to 2 people.
I will make you
Alright.
inspect your methodology.
You are the start.
I am taking this square.
Okay.
I'm going to take a drug, I'm going to take a gun, I'm going to take $1, and I'm going to take a liquor.
And you got a suitcase.
And I'm going to suitcase, I guess, my $1.
How do you get the 6 and 7?
In a 5-player game, you would start with one
starts here.
here as well.
But so then you only ever
And
get to
here as
6.
well. So then you get 4, 5, and 6, and 7.
Oh.
This is the betrayal.
You volunteered me for this.
I didn't. You volunteered yourself.
No, because you volunteered, Greg asked me, and I couldn't say no.
Well,
Because I had no valid
It
reason
was
to
an
say
offer you
no.
couldn't refuse.
oh.
You only know that because it's one of the cards. That's the only reason you know that's a quote.
I think so many of the quotes from this movie
I just think
are well known that if no one never seen it, I'm gonna suitcase this $2.
This time, yeah. Got paid $20.
That is ridiculous.
Just makes me sick.
You could put $1 more in. you could have taken it and it would have gained you nothing, but it would have.
But you know what? I wouldn't have been able to get the Union Boss, so it's probably better that I took the Union Boss anyways. Says you.
Says I. Oh dear.
Whose turn is it?
I'm gonna get shot. Oh, the last drug.
Oh boy.
And then I get some jerks, and I'm gonna put a $2 bill in. A toonie, if you will.
I won't.
Oh man. It's not going well.
What?
It's okay.
So
Stop. Actions.
it is back to Ryan.
Yeah. It's okay. I think you might screw me over on this one. At the end, she's got the police chief turn of control. But outside of that,
Chief? I don't have a police chief.
he.
Oh.
It's okay.
Okay, I'm gonna take my time. So I'm sorry this is gonna go slow, but I really need to make it so that I don't screw this last round up. Alright, so I have that. I have that.
We need something to like Crest of Scott into my hand.
We pretty much do at this point. If only there was a card that allowed you to do that.
The one I discarded, like, can't refuse. I like considered it, but I'm like, he has too much other shit, so I wouldn't get one of those 5s.
Yeah. You'd get some other terrible job or something.
I probably would give you a 5 at this moment.
Well.
Well, if you think about it, everything in my hand are the ones I kept from last time. So these are all cards then. So I have nothing.
But there's, I don't know.
Crap.
I'm gonna use the Union Boss.
Okay.
Come on, shake down something up here.
Which one is he?
He's the square base one.
And I'm gonna take 3 blood
I'll
monies.
take 3 look like this.
You don't get 3.
Don't get 3.
You shake it down and
3
he
times.
gets
Okay.
it.
Well, there's only 2 left.
Wah wah. Alright, so my turn. I'm gonna do a shakedown.
Come on, Greg. Come on, so anything on the map.
That's another. And I'll take my $5 and then I'm gonna shake down this one right here for a 2 and a drug. Yeah.
How many drugs are there?
None.
Just 1. I'm gonna go here.
Oh, how did that get there?
I put it in.
I just gave it back to you.
I put 2 in.
Oh.
And I got a suitcase, so $5 going in.
Is it though?
Sick.
Is it?
As houses when there are bombs being planted by mafia.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
So much going on in this final round.
I know.
We'll give you a cue of the stress bug on Greg's face. Oh yeah.
Okay, so I'm gonna.
So many face palms. Muscle in.
Okay, that's
I'm
good.
gonna muscle in for a drug and a blood money. And then I'm gonna take my drug and my blood money back.
$2 times 2.
And $2 times 2. And a job. And I get to thanks.
So you're basically just picking them up and putting them back in, right? That's one job.
Yeah.
Almost out of jobs.
I need to pick up some jobs.
Oh dear. I don't know.
It's gonna be embarrassing.
Is it
Score.
Is it the most? Not the one on top.
It's the most. If it's tied, the player who has one higher up, the tied player gets it.
Yeah, so you screw me on here. Contesting on the other channel, like, you know. I want to own the entire map.
It's not gonna happen.
We'll see. Got a lot of car bombs.
Do you?
No. I have lots of $5. There's some jobs over here.
Yeah, but I'm gonna take these jobs instead because I like these jobs
Still
better.
gives me jobs.
Oh, well, at this point, like, there's no other jobs on the board. Yeah, but either way, he takes the jobs, so I'm gonna go to those ones. Oh, such a difference.
It looks like all that's left. Oh my god.
Probably.
Crazy. Okay, so it's me.
It is you. Of course you are.
Wow. Good jobs. Take that one. I'll get a gun. These. I get a suitcase. Twice. 5 and a 2.
Where's all the blood money?
I have 3.
Do
Maybe. I don't know. Do I, Greg? Do you remember?
No, I don't.
Maybe I don't. What's it to you?
I'm gonna play with Matt.
Put in.
I need to check my hand. I've got too many things.
Me too.
I was so not paying $3 for this guy. Should have just ditched him right away.
Go here.
Return order. Wish you'd got it. $3.
Which guy?
So
The hotel owner.
That's 3 suitcases.
I get
It is.
2 lots of jobs.
But at the end of this round, you can basically suitcase and last 2 cards for free. So
5.
Still.
1, and I need one of those shakedowns, please.
hey, there's one non-shakedown card in here.
Well, I get to do this twice. I'll discard that shakedown. I'll discard that shakedown. I need a board money, please.
That we weren't handing things to him.
We weren't, but I feel like I punished him pretty well, and I have some plans for him still, so...
Don't say that.
I know I...
He'll get you.
I mean, he's gonna get me anyway. All I can do is get him back. My family's going down, but we're going down guns blazing, Chris.
I'm pretty
And
sure.
who has all the drugs?
We can.
I don't know.
We can get. We
He
can,
does.
I can marry one of the daughters off to one of your nephews, and then you know.
Oh, integrate our family. I gotcha. Yeah, no. Your family are jerks.
Oh.
All you do is blow people up for no reason.
I never once used a car bomb.
I'd marry into
That's a good
it
point.
just to kill my own kid to hurt you.
There you go. There you go.
Whoa.
Just vicious. It's good though. It's good.
So evil.
It is.
Alright, whose turn is it? Bronze?
I don't know whose turn it is.
It's promised. Yeah, I just did the.
We just did the man.
Actually, but no,
Right.
you'd want to wait for him to get attached.
Right. You have a male child. Wait until he's 18, or the day before he's 18. So he's like super excited.
He could be dead by then.
Probably not.
No, it's got to be one that's like 4 and they're so cute. But
the 18 thing is like they become an adult and take over the family business.
This is dark.
Right?
Well, why would I take over the family?
No, they wouldn't, but the kid would. So you wait until
Why
the
would
day
the kid?
before they're
Is it
about
not
to
like
take
the
over.
70s now? We're all like modern and stuff now. You can have the family business, you know. We're not misogynists in this family.
Well,
Oh, well, that's nice.
but you
of
said I'm like the nephew or something, so like that's a step.
No, you marry in and
Yeah.
you married his nephew.
Exactly.
No,
Marry your brother's kid.
it's not you. It's our family. So one of your children marries one of my children, type thing.
Oh, that kind of. So then you'd have to kill your grandkid.
Yeah.
That's much easier than killing your own kid.
Well, that's kind of rude though to my kid.
I mean, you
When
just,
it's
you
when
let
it's-
them know
When it's you're gonna
what
have
the
this
plan
kid.
is. You're gonna have this kid, and then we're gonna kill him to get back at the other family.
That's so
We're
evil.
upfront about it.
Well, only with your kid, right? Because. Oh yeah.
2 guns and $1.
Yeah, I'm mostly not the guns.
How do you?
It's because there's a car bomb.
No.
Or a lot of shakedowns.
No, she wants the car bomb.
There are a lot of shakedowns. I wish I had a shakedown.
Oh my god, put the car bomb on the kid.
That's a child bomb. It's not a car bomb.
It's
That's
a child.
somewhat,
Hey, the car bomb, if you
Al-Qaeda.
put the bomb in the kid in a car, then it's a kid car bomb.
No, the kid's gonna be on like the roof.
Sentry box does
There you
not
go.
approve.
Yeah, but everyone does not endorse car bombs.
What? How do I want to?
Really, that's the
With
problem
car
with this
bombs.
entire thing? Not having a kid just to hurt you. I feel like that's the much darker thing than a car
It
bomb.
went dark pretty quickly, I have to be honest.
There's a lot of serial killers.
Okay, well, I'm gonna spend 3 blood money and play an intimidation and put my marker right there.
Nice.
Why?
Interesting.
Partially to take it away from him, and partially because
You're
people.
not gonna take it away, here's more.
I mean,
If you
temporarily.
go here, or here,
Okay, hold on.
that
Either
like that
way.
still takes it away from him, but you break the tie by being on top.
That's true. That is a very good point, actually.
I know how to properly kill the children.
Yeah, we know his car bomb's going next, though.
The guys are spread out. You can only hurt one of them. People getting nervous.
We're just chatting.
Alright.
Excellent.
X-wing,
There we go.
not a riveting.
Okay, so the job goes in here.
Right, the job goes in my suitcase.
Alright,
Gerbs.
I am gonna spend a gun to take the cannoli.
Oh.
Gun this guy down. Get 3.
Oh,
I'm doing my part. To
Good job,
try and
Greg.
Bring him down.
Good job, Greg.
Sorry, what did you do?
He killed his.
Killed
His
his
guy.
Oh,
guy.
nice. You guys just want to get more drugs and we have to.
In that case.
Yeah.
Go back
In
in
that
there.
case, no, because there's no drugs.
There's no drugs left.
It's getting kind of awkward.
I should figure out what I'm gonna do.
Alright, I'm gonna send this lady over here. Hey.
What?
Thinking very hard is what? This game is
Hard.
hard. It is.
Now we're into the final act, the betrayal.
Womp womp.
Need to kill Chris.
We
I'll
do need to
take
kill
my
Chris.
dollar.
A gun and a
2
gun.
guns.
Two guns.
Two guns.
Oh, two
One
guns.
is,
That's right.
someone needs to take that car bomb away from him. Always probably got one in his hand.
Whoa. I would never use such underhanded tactics unless someone was threatening my children.
So,
I'm
Bronwyn.
not threatening your children, I'm threatening your future children. That I will provide.
So strange. So strange.
It's
Doesn't get better.
how dark can you go? Oh shoot, it's my turn.
Yep.
Dang it, I want to go there.
What's going on?
I can help you.
Go there?
Yes, I can.
Risky.
No, you're
You
not.
gotta hit him first.
I'm going to. On my turn, I'm going to hit him.
It's alright. Where are you going to hit me? Just look for the one
With his
model.
fist in your
For
face.
the one model.
I guess that's true.
With his fist in your face.
But if we don't, he's going to blow one of us up.
I would never. I would never.
That is the face right there of someone who would
I wish
definitely
you
blow
could
us
blow
up.
off the control and not the people.
Right?
Oh, it's so dark.
Don't blow up the individuals, just blow up the entire influence control token thing. Which basically means killing everybody of that particular faction in there.
I don't know what to do.
It's horrifying.
There's no drugs though.
Oh, get some.
I'm bored, there's no drugs left. I don't know what to do.
I would advise a suitcase and $2. Or a suitcase. Or a suitcase and no drugs.
Like, suitcase?
Yeah. Or a suitcase and no drugs. Or a suitcase and $2. That's what I would advise.
Of course you would.
In fact, going first next turn could be pretty strong.
Yeah, that'll about do it, I think, right?
Anything. Does it do anything? End of the game. Don't.
This is not a team game.
This is everyone is against Chris
Because he's a
He is
jerk.
the only person who's seen Godfather and therefore has the inherent advantage.
Is that what it is?
But like, even though
That's the
we're on,
only reason I can think of.
the only reason we're on like teams, or like, there's not even really an advantage because we keep messing each other up.
It's true. It's true.
It's like partial
You
team.
need a better conciliary.
Yeah.
It's like we try to shoot each other a little less.
You should analyse that.
Have you gone yet?
No!
Well, hurry up.
I recommend.
I'm trying to.
I'm sorry.
I recommend killing Chris.
I know!
Just like
Well,
try to
that's
pull a
sexist.
knife out.
That
and
is
stab him.
sexist. The
Look at that
only-
fox fur scarf. She's a terrible lady, and he's a terrible
No, it's
person.
not sexist. My woman's died every turn at the hands of you guys. It's time for some
No,
revenge.
when your woman died, it was with the men. This is just singling out the women. That's
What?
sexist.
No.
I only have female representation on the board. Is it?
A woman, she's allowed to go after another woman. That's fair. It's legit.
Seems legit.
Okay. I'm going to do.
I get the feeling Chris is gonna beat all of our scores combined.
Probably.
And
Shakedown.
Shakedown.
Yeah.
Yeah, get those drugs back in. Oh yeah.
Shake down.
So then.
You get $5. And you get to shake down something.
Yeah.
Get the drugs back. Yeah. There's only one drug there, so I don't get it.
Yeah, that's actually.
These places.
That's actually where I'm gonna go.
I do get to find them. Oh yeah.
I want to put my 5 away. I'm sorry. Actually, wait.
Oh, it's already in.
No, it's not.
The suitcase is closed.
You get a take even.
Why do you get a 5?
I've got a 5. If she goes here.
Oh, you
can
can
take
bank
it.
it. Right.
No, I gotta do that. I'm sorry.
$5 going in.
Same here.
Okay. Shaking.
And the boy one. You must be winning on boys now, because I don't think any of us have done any of them.
This game's the worst. If you don't start it right, it's the worst.
It is. You really got to know what you're doing right away. Wait, is it my turn?
Yeah.
If
All right.
you don't realize that drugs is...
Well,
If that drugs is good, okay.
that was 2 rounds in by then. I'd
was.
already established my football
We're
and
in Act
Queens.
3 at that
Yeah,
point.
that wasn't. No, it was the fact. It was like getting control. Like that's super helpful.
Well, all I did was let you guys fight over here. Because it's, this one does 3, this one does 3, and I'll do these 2.
Yeah, worked out pretty well for him.
Control the bridges, you see. Don't let people off the island.
How?
This isn't like a paper.
So,
What?
it's heard good things about the game. So sorry it didn't happen.
I mean,
How
Chris
about-
is enjoying it.
Tabletop showcase.
It's a good game. I'm just mad that I'm not winning.
You're not.
In fact, I'm losing.
I'm winning, and I don't even know if I am winning. Cause
I'm pretty sure you are. I'm gonna take that car bomb, and I'm gonna bomb Midtown.
Oh.
Oh.
You got 2 3s.
I'll get out of it. No grudges.
I appreciate it.
See, T.M. still killed my guy.
See, and that's just oh. Wait.
What?
Hey, you get out of there.
I would go for some drugs somewhere, except there's no drugs left. So
Chris
I
went and
take
did
the
all
next
of
best
them,
thing.
so
Take booze. So, you know.
Did someone spend their drugs already?
I don't even know who has them all.
I have 2.
I also have 2.
Him.
Yeah.
He's got everything.
He
I
does.
do all the jobs.
I think it is time.
Uh-oh.
Let me double check. That's some of the stuff that I need to do with things. With the stuff. Yes.
What are you doing? What are you doing?
He's mathing out real hard.
So many cards in your hand.
I don't know how he keeps getting them all. Have we been seeing him discard?
No.
No.
I am going to.
I bet you he hasn't been discarding.
I just got it down to 6. Do you not remember me saying I threw $8 away?
Oh, yeah.
I'm going to
You
extort
maybe threw $8 away, but still had 8 cards.
Greg. I would like 3
money
money of your
cards.
choice.
Oh. The 2. There's the 2. And there's the 2.
What about those ones I gave you? You got my smiley face signature on them.
He took the extortion that I was going to use. I was going to extort you for those fivers that you've been throwing into your suitcase.
It's like he's gonna pull up.
I know.
You car bombed me. No, I said with no hard feelings about a car bomb.
I guess that's true.
You can't expect me to not go about my business.
That's fair, you know.
Oh my god. Hey, look, there's drugs again.
Yep.
Yeah.
Drugs and suitcases. It's the key.
Yeah, you are.
And I need to
Drugs,
use 2.
booze,
And
and
a
suitcase.
suitcase. 2 suitcases.
I have
I
2 suitcases.
am going to take these drugs.
You got some drugs, right?
And $2, and I get
And
drugs.
$2.
And $2, yeah. Yeah, that's right. um, Okay. One, two. So bad.
He's still got 3 freaking dudes left.
Yeah.
And a huge handful of cards.
Yeah. So we're all gonna be done, and then he's just gonna be like, "I'm gonna kill all your guys and take."
I honestly think that's what he's doing.
What, you mean like last turn?
Like last turn.
Exactly. Yeah.
That's why I haven't been putting much down.
Okay. Well,
Until now. But choices had to be made, so.
Yeah, the mafia is quite the polar opposite to communism and socialism.
Correct, yes.
Running that.
Of course you are
This
stealing
one,
my
and
slot.
I guess I got one of these shakedowns in my hand. And what do I do? Taking that. I get a gun, if you please.
Good sir.
Sir, and I get the suitcase. 3 and a 2.
I feel like the mafia is a little like fascism. Well, more than communism.
Oh, yeah.
Because all the money is isolated in one place.
Well, so it's like practical communism.
Yeah, more or less.
How communism ends up.
Yeah.
Starts
Well,
off with the best of
To be
intentions.
honest, that's how capitalism ended up.
Okay.
Same with monarchy.
It is you.
Oh, yeah.
Every political system that has ever been created started off with great intentions and ended up being corrupted because people suck.
Yeah, Chris.
Yeah, Chris. People suck, Chris.
People do suck.
Religion.
So.
Oh, that's true too.
Yep. Religions as well. Same deal.
Not gonna get into that one.
It's a can of worms that I'm usually more than happy to open, but
I know somebody who started I don't know, medium religious, and then they
Just
took
got
theology
two.
in university,
Oh,
and then
no.
came out
For a
atheist.
really?
Yeah.
That's funny.
I feel
That's
like that was a good
hilarious.
time to go on there.
Wrong one. So do you.
It's like now in this last hand, I've finally figured out how to play the game. And I'm like, oh, this is how I should have been playing this game this entire time.
That
Alright.
was me playing Scythe.
Was it? I really want to play Scythe. It looks like a fun
Another
game.
Wish I would do Scythe again.
Do something next. They got the expansion coming.
Oh, well, let me know when you're doing it, because I'd love to come and give
Where are
it
you
a
shaking
try.
down?
I don't know.
Drugs are back.
Yeah,
Hey,
it was
let's
a drug.
suitcase.
You
So
just
drugs
paid
too.
it.
Oh, there's money and suitcase. Having money in your hand's always good.
Don't give Chris an action.
It doesn't matter which drug you shake down. Nobody's going to get any if you do it.
Well, yeah, but so what's the bonus?
He
thing
wants
that
the
they get?
suitcase.
Oh.
Yeah, but
Drake
she
one.
needs a 5 to get suitcase. Action economy.
Godfather. Already.
Yeah, but then she gets the suitcase. It's action economy.
At the end of this round.
You don't know what else I
At the
have.
end of this round, you'll get to suitcase 2 money cards for free, basically.
That means he might have something in his hand to make steal money off you. Who knows? Who can say?
Well,
Wait,
there's
why do I
there's
even-
nothing that you can do that steals cards from people's money, from people's hands. You can make them discard one, and you choose one, but they get to pass. Can't be like, Bronwyn's got a 5 in hand.
I'm gonna take that 5 away from her.
Yeah.
I'm like running out of stuff to do actually.
Uh-oh.
Because I've like got this like kind of figured out to the end. So I guess I'll just take the drugs to keep it away from somebody else.
Which space?
I mean, take the extra $2.
Alright, well, I am
I'm just securing you into last place now. That's what we're trying to do.
I mean, that's already happened,
But
so.
that's not, if we fight back against them now, our goal could now be to make you not be lost.
That would be really nice, but it's not gonna happen.
If you want, you can have the Upper West Side.
Shut it, worm tongue.
Or Littlefinger.
I mean, I technically already have the Upper
Littlefinger's still
West
alive.
He's
Side.
the worst.
He's still alive.
Like all
With
the
Littlefinger?
problems of Game of
I
Thrones.
love his character so
I-
much, though.
I like him
He's so
too.
well developed.
And then like listening to the first
so
book again.
I will make this offer only once. You can have the Upper West Side.
I already have it.
You currently have it. You can have the Upper West Side,
Don't be tempted.
or I'll crush you.
What is that?
I will lose the game to make sure you are more than last.
Why? Why?
God.
Hey, that's good though. We want him
Wow.
Yeah, but that's I don't want to take the hit for the team here. Like, I took the hit every time
to
last
win.
week.
Oh,
I lost
week.
last place every single
Alright,
game last week.
I'll give you Brooklyn. In fact, you can have Brooklyn. I will leave Brooklyn.
Versus what do you?
How
what do
can
you,
he get Brooklyn?
We killed some of these guys. You think I can't just kill you whenever I want?
You could.
You think I don't have a police chief in my back pocket?
This is so dumb.
I don't know what you're offering me or why you're offering me this. Like, what do you want
There's
from
no
me?
point to take Brooklyn because he
You
still
don't
has
want
the
to be lost.
majority.
So,
No, that's true.
I'm just
Yeah,
offering
there's no
something.
point in taking Brooklyn. That is a good point. There is, however, a point in taking other places.
You do what you want.
I am. See, now the thing is, like, you gotta balance out placing down your guys versus playing the cards in your hand. And it's like, what is that balance? You know, what is
I
balance?
don't know. I try wait so that no one gets shot, but he can outweight us all because he has 1,000 cards.
Well, exactly. So,
Yeah.
all right, I'm going to take a risk, put a drug back into play, and I'm gonna do a backroom deal, and I'm gonna put.
Get $4 for the back deal.
I do. And I'm gonna put $3 and a backroom deal in my suitcase.
Very nice. Alright. I am gonna do a shakedown for one of each. And 5. And I'm gonna shake down this.
Of course you are.
Into. Let's go down here.
Let's see.
I discovered. Then if you leave the cheesies like a couple days, they ferment and get a little like fizzy.
Yep. Yep, they do. Chia seeds. They're a delicious, healthy alternative.
With chia seeds.
Yeah.
It's got a little bit of margarita mix in it, so it tastes better. But I didn't put enough in, so it's not quite watered down.
Oh.
Gonna go there.
For a gun and 2 suitcases.
Yeah. Have a gun, please. And there's $10 going in.
Holy crap.
Still all Disgusting.
It is disgusting. Deplorable, even. Your turn,
And
Bronwyn.
to think how many fives we stopped them by, like, no one ever going over there.
I know.
Okay, I'm going to...
Very
That's it?
tense.
I feel like we're all pretty resigned.
Well, I mean, Chris is tense because he doesn't want to lose his throne.
It's pretty slow play for tense. For resign, sorry.
That's true. Ooh, drugs!
Deal. So you can take a 1 instead of the other 2.
Is that how that works?
Take the next lowest available one.
That's unfortunate.
It really is. I'm going to show these
Too
three.
fancy. So sad.
So that's my turn, right?
Yes.
Alright, I'm gonna go there. And I'm gonna get a gun. And I'm gonna get a suitcase. So a 3 is going in the suitcase.
Alright. I'm gonna play my hotel owner. And I'm gonna suitcase 2 2s and a 5. Rest.
I'm gonna play the police chief.
Gun down 1 point, figuring that
Don't you do it, you little...
We had a deal. And you
What was the
You
deal?
I said I was gonna give you Brooklyn. You didn't want Brooklyn,
Well,
so
you're gonna kill me. Because I didn't want to take your place from you. That doesn't make any sense.
I'm gonna give you
They
the
had a
opportunity.
terrible deal.
You're not giving
It
me
was the
any
best
opportunities.
thing. So,
you were taking
in
away.
comparison,
You were
what
taking
would-
away the only opportunity I
What would
have.
she say if you offered her that deal now? Which one was better? This or having Brooklyn? The Hudson River or Brooklyn?
I feel like there's literally no difference.
I mean, there isn't any difference.
Like, the police chief could have come over here and shot him in the face. Instead,
Notice he never kills Greg.
Never.
I think you'll find there's a whole load of Greg killing to come. There was no need to kill Greg yet, because all I'm doing is tempting people in.
Is that what you're doing? You're attempting to incite angry reactions. Well, if I've learned anything from any gangster movie, what I've learned is that you should always control your anger. So I may be internally raging at you right now, but externally I'm an image of calm and sincerity. Not
Can't
sincerity.
say it, that really counteracts the being calm.
It does.
Yeah, you've got your 2.
Oh, it's my turn.
folks.
Yeah. We're actually
And
almost
my
at
3
time.
cards.
I think we're close to done.
Yeah. We're close to going through a pretense of counting up the money.
So,
I don't think I can actually achieve my goal now. I wanted to control the entire board. But
You can't.
no, not yet. I needed you to place things in certain places for it to work.
You have to do a car bomb.
Yeah, and that's when that went, it stopped me from controlling the entire board.
I know. I know you. I know.
so
I know.
bad, I feel really bad.
Yeah. Super bad.
Like, there's things I want to do just to, like, spite him.
Do it.
But it won't work because he'll kill me.
Oh.
I can only kill so many people.
I know, but who does he want to
Because you still got a mitt full. What are you on about?
Yeah.
A mittful. That was so
You
British.
British people.
That's actually something I'd never used until I came here, and Dawn said it all the time.
Because we don't have mitts in
Mittful,
UK.
yeah.
Because we don't play baseball. We play cricket where we're manly, not equal.
So this guy stops.
We don't play baseball that much here either. It's an American
He is a
thing.
neutral figure, so
So currently that place is
one
not
and one tie.
held by anyone.
Curve.
So if you want it, you're going to put an extra person in there.
Yeah. I have 3 places I can go to like take something. Not that it makes a difference though.
It does. You get points for it.
No, I don't. It's the most.
I thought you get points for controlling one.
It's the most control tokens. And if
Oh,
it's
yeah,
tied,
controls
it is
this
the
one.
highest one in the
I
scale.
know, but
Exactly.
I can't get there. I'd have to use both my guys. I mean, I could do that. How likely am I to get shot over there?
Pretty likely.
Am I more or less likely than if I went in Brooklyn?
Less. 100%. In fact, you can have Brooklyn if you want. I don't mind.
It's quite happy to people to do that.
Anyone wants to go to Brooklyn? I'll declare it a safe zone.
Safe zone, eh?
Well, then that's no fun. I don't spite him at all.
Nope.
I did.
Okay,
Have
Brandon.
you still got them there? No, you threw away the accountant. You still got them there. So you can place a token on top of anything. It's probably going to be here or here. So, yeah.
So do I try and go get shot over there? Do I try and get shot over here? I think.
You've got a decent amount there.
Yeah.
It's possible 2 jobs you could kill me twice. Maybe. I don't think there's enough guns for it to be
Where do
2
I go,
hits.
guys? Where do I go?
What are you trying to do? Place a guy?
Yeah, I don't have anything to do with my cards.
So you either want money, which is no 2s, so there's no difference between a 2 and a 1 at the moment. So I still think it is a better choice. But I will kill you. Not knowing what I know, that's where I would place them.
Why would you kill her for going there?
Is that one there? Because it's easy.
He doesn't have any thugs.
No.
Yeah,
He only has 1 token left, which means he's planning on shooting my guy to get it. Interesting.
You can only shoot so many of us.
Indeed. I can only shoot so many of you. I'm waiting for Greg's last one to be committed before I go all the way.
I could try to take here, but then you'll be really sad.
I would be really sad.
I feel like you'd shoot us all.
Well, did you not say if it's tied, you all get a 5?
But if she puts...
If it's tied for the jobs,
Oh, only with jobs.
yeah.
Yeah, so
If
that's
it's
how I would get
tied-
because I'd be on top.
Yeah, if it's
Okay.
tied, then amongst the tied players, whoever is the highest one.
Okay.
I guess you've taken that off. I guess I'm shooting.
But he's going to shoot me, so...
Shoot her as well.
How many shoot cards does he have?
All of
He's
them.
got at least 1 where he can kill 2 people.
He has at least
and at
6
least
drugs.
1 card bomb.
He has at least 6 drugs. Probably.
So
That's all
anywhere,
I'm playing, man.
I gotta go somewhere dumb
Are you?
The drugs
to
are-
not get shot. But anywhere dumb,
It's pointless.
that's so dumb.
You might as well go somewhere that is actually potentially good for you in case he's bluffing.
Yeah.
Yeah. But which one is he bluffing?
The only one, these are your options really, because
Yeah.
there's only 1 space here to try and lock it up, but then so that'll stop Greg from getting it. Because he's the only one with the square to place in here as a round, so if we want to commit to here, you can't stop us. And then this one, you can just double stack it and beat right, sorry. Thinking about mafia names for little people to do. Guns Maru.
Guns Maru. Guns Maru, where we just... Exactly. Akimbo, as it were. Are those all your cards?
No, these are the
Oh, yeah.
not used.
You can't get points for these ones, so I'll have more than
I think I'm gonna try and go for this one. I might get less shot.
So it depends what he does if I shoot.
Yeah.
Depends what I do.
Yeah, because obviously you could become more of a priority.
Alright, well, I am going to perform a
this
shakedown.
Is like, it's so mafia-y. I can do this to you if you go here.
Performing a shakedown. So I get the 5. And I'm going to shake down. The question is, what do I even bother shaking down? Yeah, but they don't do me any good at this point.
You can put 2 things away at the end. You might as well put more stuff away.
That's true, honestly. I think I'm going to just shake down this place.
Suitcase.
And I'm going to suitcase my 5.
Alright. And the job goes in as well.
And the job goes in as well.
I'm gonna play the mayor.
See that?
I did. That's why I
To be honest, I'm
said
not trying to beat Craig.
Not anymore.
I'll just intimidate you for some more money.
Who were you intimidating? Oh man. Just took it back from you.
Okay.
Is it?
Was that your plan?
I mean,
Well, I mean, I don't know what he has, but
I
forced
knew
him to do
I knew we had
that.
them. Well, that's what I mean. Because I was just going to drop that one over here if no one went for it. Throw it in somewhere uncontested.
yeah.
To give me extras. Rowan, you're a potential last person if that's what you choose to do.
I mean, he just get one. Oh man, they need a suitcase for a $2. Oh, it doesn't matter, there's no $2. Okay.
Get the horse's head. Might as well technically get the horse's head.
Right, there you go.
I'm gonna put this on my wall.
You should. Oh, see, now the problem is you have another turn.
Should I put my menu in and start counting?
And not only do you have another turn, but you have at least
there might be
2
something
more
that, like, make you
jobs that
decide
you're
or
gonna pull.
something, so.
As soon as it comes to
I'm
you.
gonna be able to get 2 of them in.
You're probably good, but you still might as well wait. There's no point.
Fine. I just wanted to speed it up so I can count quietly.
You can't direct. Chances are good you're gonna get them.
Get what?
Get to put 2 ones in at the end of this round. That's just done.
Yeah.
So,
Okay, so if I have that until you shoot me, and I don't have either of those places anymore.
The worst.
But there's 2 of Bronwyn's over there now, which means that shooting me is useless. You're better off to shoot her. But why would you do that? Because then it's just a tie and nobody's gonna win it anyways.
If it makes your choice easier, I will not be taking it at the start. That is
No.
done. That ship is set.
Even if I do something to change
This
that.
is what decided me not doing at the start.
Yeah.
I would use that one then.
Oh, I gotcha. Alright. Well, that doesn't...
because he was gonna
This is so
put it in
sad.
there, and then it'd be a tie.
And then it would be a tie, and then it would stay there. That's clever. Alright. Well, I'll probably let you have that, Bronwyn.
Thank you. This one I have 1 territory.
I'm not going to take it from you. That would be rude. I
It
will...
was a 5 right here. The Empire expands.
Okay, so I have this place for sure now. Nobody can beat that.
I'm wondering, I think you've got another job that you can do, but there's something else. I think you're going to get another right. I'll be surprised if you have to play him on this film. But then...
Oh my god.
Which is enough for a 3-card job. Well, as in you might have one in your hand and 3 with 3 cards to do it. And obviously it could be a 1-card job that you've been holding forever.
I'm gonna play my police chief.
He bumps somebody. Move anyone trigger that to any other space.
So,
Movement to
if I do that, put him there. That means that that place hasn't changed. That place hasn't changed. Alright. I'm moving you over here.
Cold as ice.
Oh, I see why. It's so that you can't go here and take over that.
Oh, yeah, move the police chief. I haven't done that anyway. I'm doing drive-by shooting.
Who are you shooting?
Yeah, 2
Good.
1s.
Destroy him, Greg.
It can only be 1.
Destroy him.
Well, it's gonna be this one. And it's gonna be.
No, no, no!
Told you, stab you in the back. I would have given.
You are a traitor.
You just moved my dude!
Yeah, that just cancelled out that move. Because now he's gonna keep the wood.
Yeah, but that's the point.
Go, Chris.
I didn't want him to be keeping that.
Funnily enough, I did want to keep it.
I will also do a drive-by shooting. Do I even want to take a 1 since I got over 2 at this point? You know?
Yeah. Where is up?
Here we do.
Yep.
So I'll shoot. In fact, what is it? This one.
This one.
You suck.
Okay.
I just killed my
Killed
dude.
one of mine and one of his.
Fine. It's a most, isn't it?
No, it's the top one.
It's the most.
Or the top one.
The most. If it's tied, it's the top one.
Yeah.
So if you get 1, you do not win it. Because we both have 2.
Oh.
And he has the top one amongst us 2.
Oh. See, I was gunning for that because I was thinking, like, completely wrong for some reason. So I wasted my police chief. That's okay. That's fine. That's what it is.
I wonder. When you move my guy, I'm like, that really doesn't change very much.
No, I thought I was going to be able to get a point out of that. But
I don't think your one's too relevant either. Yeah, it doesn't matter. So I'll kill.
Not mine. It has to be not mine. You can't. Can only kill 1 from 2 players. So
Yeah,
it
can't
be
be
mine.
oh.
I have to do this one. Yeah, if I do
it's here or it's Bromley.
yeah.
You haven't killed Bronwyn at all yet.
Yeah, he has.
That one's not going to change anything, so yeah, I'll be relatively nice.
My woman's gonna survive.
Now we've been nice.
This is the
Yeah,
first
spent the
round.
whole game
She might
being a
make
douche.
it to the end.
Alright, back to you.
It is, and I can't do anything but play my guys. So, I mean, really, it doesn't matter where I play him. You're just gonna kill me anyways.
I don't know what he's got in his hand. He might have another job. But I don't think so, because he's got like 2 ones from that job that he just did. Could, I guess. He's still got tons of cards.
I picked up a lot of money.
Yeah, you have. Not very many jobs left at all.
Put it this way, this is what I'm going to be throwing away.
I mean, you've got 4 cards, including another job. You're gonna kill a thug, aren't you?
I'm all in at this point. Wherever your guys go, they go. I can't kill anyone. I'll play with an open hand.
You just have a lot of money. Alright.
So those are getting discarded. I'm hoping to be able to bank those 2 unless you stop me, which you can't.
I can't.
You can't. If you place it there, I can't get a double suitcase. That's it. Why I freed up that space. You're the only person who can stop me. 5 minutes place it there.
See, you shouldn't have told me that because I was looking to either go here or there.
Well, that one won't actually gain you any more points. Going there will get you that one.
No, because he's got a thug and he's gonna put his thug right there and take it away from me anyways. Unless you kill his thug, which you
Unless
can't.
he goes here, where he wants to take that one from me.
Oh. Hey, Greg.
That's what I mean. So,
How about this? I'll put my guy here. You give me this. You put your guy there. You take this. We both win. How's
I think
that?
you should put it here, Greg. You should put it here.
We need to both be hurting him.
There's no way you can.
I can't hurt him anymore.
Well, do what you gotta do.
What does that mean, Greg?
What
does that mean, Greg?
You do what you gotta do, and I'll do what I gotta do.
See, I'll play with an open hand at this point. I've played as well. That's right.
Alright. I'm not gonna gain anything, but if I put this here, I do stop him from taking 6 extra. So I think that's what I gotta do. And I shouldn't because I wouldn't have done that if he hadn't showed his hand. I would have played here.
Well, we are 17 minutes over.
Are we? Alright, then I'm just gonna do it. And I'm gonna bank 2 cards. 2 twos.
I finished it.
Okay. Technically you gotta go and then you gotta job too. I don't think it's gonna be relevant at this point. So, here you go.
Oh man! 2 shakedowns!
I've got a gun.
Okay. So, you have 1 family member, and you can put it on one of these ones to take this.
Yeah. You can't stop me from taking this one or getting at least 1 suitcase. So it's now, do you want this one or not?
It's gotta be that one, and discard those.
Which means I get to discard 2
Yes, sadly.
I'll discard 2 ones. 5.
And then it's you.
Yeah. And then I'll place. Not this one. I can. Oh yeah, I can take that one as well. I can. Because there's only 1 here. Yeah. So 1 suitcase, which will be with 5. 1 gun, which is irrelevant, I think.
Okay. So, control. This one, nobody gets. This one, nobody gets. This one, Bronwyn gets.
Yay!
This one, I get.
I don't know if it's gonna get excited.
This one,
The live
nobody
stream.
gets. This one, Chris gets. Boo.
Oh, Chris took you!
Because he wasn't here.
I mean, it would have done the other way.
I would have gone here and done it still. Yeah.
Okay.
I should have just gone there. How many extra is it worth? Should have just gone there.
Okay, so
It might not make that much.
There's no bribery phase.
so there's no bribery
Once
phase.
it's more, you can see how dumb that was.
True.
You still have to discard down to 2 cards.
I have only 2 cards.
Discard my
58.
ally.
And then I just need to know about the jumps.
And
The gerbs.
so you get to put 2 money cards
I
in.
hear what they're talking about.
Alright. So then I guess we might as well figure out the turf dominances. So Chris is getting 5, 10, 15, 20.
Chris is 1. There's no.
I get 10.
Bronwyn gets 5. Bronwyn gets 5.
I got mine.
Got it.
Oh, you got it.
Okay. And then jobs. Figure out the job.
Oh, so we have to take our cards out and pile them up, eh?
So I'm like spread all over the place
I
with
think
colors.
I did grey and green.
If we had a job in our hand, what does that even? Does that matter?
You basically
Just throw it out.
you discard down to 2 cards, then put any money cards in your suitcase and discard the rest.
Okay, where's this guys?
I'll just switch it down.
That's okay.
I've got one
I'm busy
yellow.
losing, so it's okay.
Where for you?
How many yellows do you have?
Oh, I haven't even gotten there yet. I have a lot of yellows actually.
Okay, so yellows will come down. Yeah, me and Greg are each of us running on yellows.
Yes.
Because we exalted each of them
Yes, that's correct.
for the exact same teams.
You have how many? 4? That's a lot of yellow.
See, I didn't bother with any of those. I was all about the blood money.
I have 4 yellows.
So you both get 5.
Yay!
Okay. Greens, I have 1.
I have 2.
I've got 6.
Holy crap!
I got 2.
Okay, so Chris
So
gets
it's all about the blood money.
his 5 for that. Then blues, I have 3.
I have 2.
I've got 0.
3? So we both get 5.
Rude. I got 2 grays.
I have 3 grays.
Dang it!
4 greys.
Dang it!
4 grays.
I only have 2.
Get out of it.
Should have seen that coming.
That's just disgusting.
10, 20, 30, 40. 50.
Don't count out loud, sir. Shut up. We don't need to hear how many 5s you have.
Can't be as many 2s as I have.
Alright, well.
Are you sure about that?
Just in your 5s, you beat me.
5.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
107.
I had 73.
I have 56.
Oh, you did worse than I thought.
Yeah.
Sorry.
I knew I was doing pretty bad.
I didn't know you seem to have it a little bit more made in the territory control.
Not really.
You've
like-
got to have it at the end. Not the start.
Yeah, I got 10 from it, which is okay, but I never really got
meant,
very
like,
much benefit during the game.
Yeah, that's more what I meant. But
Yeah.
you're right.
Getting to bank all of those.
Oh, that was gross.
That's disgusting. Without that, actually. Because you got how many from that?
40.
20.
20, so yeah.
20?
So wait, so what did everybody else have?
56.
107.
73. What did you have?
49.
So you would have beat him if you had gone there.
Yeah.
Well, I would have just gone back there,
Oh.
taken it back.
Taking it anyways.
Okay.
Same.
But I also wouldn't have lost this one if I'd gone
Yeah, you would.
here. Oh, I would have, yeah.
There's nothing you could do to stop him.
No, that is
You should
true.
have taken my offer and I said, grab your upper west side. You didn't want it. You're too good for upper west side when it started. No, I mean, I was more than good enough for Queens and Brooklyn.
You were.
It worked out
For
pretty
how
well
much I was
for you.
murdered, I did better than that.
I think as
We all got murdered a lot.
yeah, as long
We
as
did.
you
It's
There was
get,
one turn where it was only my people dead.
oh yeah, it was the second round. I
I
think.
had 3 dead greens in there. No
Yeah, I'm
one
pretty
else.
sure there was some more after that.
Yeah, I think
I had 13
the first
twos.
round is the hardest one. I think because you don't.
Well, I didn't realize how important control was. Like, I knew I should have gone for it, and I knew as soon as I finished the first round that I messed up because I didn't come out of that first round with any control.
Yeah.
And as soon as that happened, I knew I was kind of done anyways.
Once
Right.
people started dropping here, I was like, well, if I drop down here, because was it you guys went with your big guys first, and I
Yeah.
was doing the small ones. Because like the first move was putting someone here after I'd gone like here or something. That's stupid.
Well, because you get a lot
And
in that spot,
I
right?
spent all of the money that I banked to make sure I got the ally in the first round. In the first private phase, I came out with no money.
Yeah.
So
But did that first ally help you a lot? Which one was that? Oh, that was the mayor.
Yeah, he basically was an extra family member to shake you on the back.
And the way, because I get a bigger.
Yeah.
Do we put these inside the tin?
Sure.
What's the catch-up mechanic help with bottom rank players? Is there a catch-up mechanic in the game?
There wasn't one.
No, I think.
I would say
I'd say table talk plays into it a lot.
yeah.
I think, yeah, like, if someone's clearly losing, then you might not kill them when it's like a choice.
It relationship seems to be really important in this, you know, like if you're on good terms with the other players and you can convince them to not bug you when you're losing, you might be able to sneak back and catch up again.
Yeah, I think the catch-up mechanic is built in that if you're not a threat, people aren't going to target you.
Whereas if you're being a dick to everyone,
but everything
then
you're doing is helping
I
the
made
person
sure-
who's winning.
Because I wanted to take a lead going into round Act 3. At the end of Act 3, I wanted to make sure I was in a really strong position and then try and go away for Act 4.
and that's what you have to do. If you want to win, I think you have to
You
be
can't
in a
be
strong position by round 3.
Yeah, but you can't make it obvious down here.
No. That's a good point, because as soon as you draw enemies in round 1, everybody's going to start going after you and pin you out.
I think I'll buy it. Oh, sorry. I think I'll buy it. I wouldn't get to play it that often, but I think I'll get it.
Well, I haven't played it 2-player yet, but obviously you don't have a bunch of the spaces available to make it tighter.
Yeah.
And you get an extra thug, so you have more plays.
I think it also depends too about like what jobs you have, because the muscle in was really good.
Yeah.
And it's not just what jobs you have, but it's how many you end up having. Because in round 2, that was my biggest problem. Is I hit round 2 and I didn't have any jobs, and I had all of these all of these resources and nothing to spend them on.
I did well. I was lucky that I drew lots of green muscle out and muscle in when I was controlling that work. Both of them, the front and back, give you blood money.
Yeah.
So I was just trying to churn the blood money to make sure I could keep muscle someone out, put myself back in there. And
See, and honestly, that muscle in card is probably the best job because it's cheap, it pays you, and it doubles your pay because you can literally just replant somewhere and get a whole bunch of stuff.
Yeah.
That's probably, like, honestly, the best job you can get in that game, and I only got one of them, so that didn't help.
I did 6 green of it.
Yeah, I only did 2 of them.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think I didn't get any alcohol in that game,
No.
so I didn't do a single yellow.
I think like the way the jobs come out, and also the way the businesses come out, because you get the random ones.
Yeah.
Certain goods are going to be more prevalent.
Because there was not much for blood money out.
It was only the
There was only the one that you controlled for the entire game.
The good thing as well that I saw, obviously you can look at, there's a job for businesses go into numbers.
Yeah.
So while you guys were fighting for number 1, I was taking control of number 2. So I know an extra thing.
See, and I didn't, maybe I just missed that, but I didn't realize that it was going in by numbers, so that would have been smart.
Started at the beginning. So there's one at the beginning of the game, and
one
at the start.
And we all immediately went for number 1 to get more upfront benefit.
Yeah.
but you took control of the second one and immediately reaped all of that.
Yeah, you managed to get those two.
Yeah.
There you go.
It's really hard. The ones that don't have many slots in them, it's really hard. If someone just drops a bug in, it's really hard to actually do anything about it because there's no other place. So you have to waste family members around the border to try and contest it.
But that's where you try and get two of those small ones at once.
Yeah.
Or just gun them down.
What I kind of like is that, most worker placement games, it's like, okay, I place my guy and do my action, and then it's blocked it for other people or whatever. But you're pretty much taking the action, or placing the figure for the action. Whereas this, sometimes you might be like, I don't really want that action, but I really want that spot for the influence.
So you can sometimes waste the action just to get the influence spot.
As good as all of those hit cards are, because of the way it runs, if you free up that spot, someone else is going to jump in it.
That's the problem with those police chief ones, right? Is you're like, it's good and all to move them out of the way, but someone else is just going to get it.
I had 2 hits in the police chief, which I used after all 3 of you had finished.
Yeah.
So I just wiped you all off the board. And then
but it's also, I found it really hard, and maybe it was just because I didn't have enough, job cards, but I found it really hard to make it to the end and still have stuff to do, right?
Yeah.
Because you're getting to a point where you're starting to just have to put your guys out or play the cards, and you either run out of job cards or you run out of guys to play.
There was times where there was one time where I placed in the suitcase when I had nothing to bank. But I was like, I need that card to set me up to delay. So if I get one of those resources, it gives me an extra action.
Yeah.
So it costs me money now, but it sets me up for a big spate of actions later.
Yeah, the game I played before, we only played 3 of the acts, but in Act 3 there was me and one other guy who basically was going back and forth, and the others were all done, and we were able to cycle through and draw more job cards and draw more stuff when you're completing jobs, and then just keep going, and if you can manage to do that.
It's all about using your resources wisely so that you can continue to pick up cards.
Yeah, and I got the card draw on so that I could cash in for 2 cards for 5.
Yeah.
Do that triangle as well. There's quite a few.
But it's only useful if you're cashing into cheap, crappy cards. I've got 2 1s. I'll just get a 5 out of those.
I was tempted to cash in 2 3s for 1 5.
Yeah,
I guess for the banking potential, yeah.
It ended because I was going to do it, but then something happened on the board. So I think I got another job card, or one of the jobs wasn't done. So I did that instead. But I was going to cash in 2 3s for 5.
Well, you only lose 1, and in the end you gain the extra banking action.
If it guarantees banking it now, compared to maybe having
the one thing as well in the game we played before that they taught wrong was the communal jobs. They said that when one gets completed, a new one comes out right away.
Oh.
So that allowed us to keep
going, yeah. Because if you always have those on the board, you can just keep playing, right? It's if you don't have the resources to play some of them, eventually one's going to come up that you'll be able to play. So that makes it a lot easier.
Yeah.
It's a lot easier.
I think we're
done. Wrap it up.
All good. So, was there anything you wanted to bring up at the end of the show?
Closing the show is what we're moving on to next week, which was we're going to do the Warhammer 40k box game, so just the Dark Imperium box. I might look at the even smaller size set as well, there's some 32, but that's the plan for next week. So
that sounds like fun.
Warhammer 40,000.
Yeah.
Same time next week, and eventually we'll have to plan something for the week after.
I think 2 weeks is Ice Forge and Frog Rise.
Yeah. So we will see you all next week. Thanks for watching, everybody.
I don't know which one to wait.
That one over there.
But that one actually sees my face.
But it's not looking at you.
You can
wave.
There we go. See now.